Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3, the mega episode of the Pigeon podcast. As you might notice, there is no can crack because this is the unofficial intro. The first part is actually recorded about 5 weeks ago from the point of time at which this is being recorded, and we figured that since we didn't upload that, we would compare that time, which was pre-quarantine, to now, which is not post, but during quarantine, and see how life has kind of been different, how life has changed. We'll talk about it, we'll go over some interesting topics, and as always, we will goof around like dummies, because that's what we are. We do have an interesting cast here today, but yeah, please enjoy the first part of the Pigeon Podcast, Episode 3. Hello, and welcome back to Episode 3 of the Pigeon Podcast. I never realized in the previous episodes that we weren't actually labeling the episode like numbers, so now I'm going to, because that makes things make more sense. Today I'm joined by I should probably introduce myself. I'm that Pigeon, your host. Today I'm joined by my main co-host Ryan.
Hello.
And we're also joined by two new individuals, some travelers from a different realm. We have Anthony.
Hi.
And Dylan.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah, howdy is the word indeed. I think that just a really quick segment to get the viewers kind of connected. Because for the past 2 episodes, we have kind of like the same people. So I think that for this time around, let's do a little bit of a get to know you segment. So
okay.
Anthony, what's something about you that most people
Wait.
don't
Why do
know?
I have to go
What?
first?
Yeah. Why does Anthony have to go first? He's black.
Yeah.
What?
Come on now.
Okay. Well, we don't condone any form of racism on the podcast.
Okay.
But Anthony, what's something that's something about yourself that you most people don't know about you?
I play Minecraft.
I don't know if that's
That's what I do best. Nobody knows about it, but
no one knows about that.
that's
Not a
me.
single person
Uh,
ever.
Yeah.
Dylan,
Also-
what about you?
Also,
Wait.
I like to study/relax to lo-fi hip.
Okay. Okay. Dylan, what do you like to do? What's your
Well, out of everyone here, I think it's safe to say I'm probably the most athletic out of all of us.
Okay, Dylan, goodbye. Thanks for being on the podcast. See you never.
It's not a competition, buddy.
Listen,
I never said it was a competition.
No. Yeah, I don't think you need
I just like to think of myself as an athletic person. You know.
Yeah, I think you are, compared to most of us here and our general behavior. But we do like to dabble, that's for sure.
Who likes to dab?
I mean,
What?
at least you guys understand sports. Well, except for Anthony.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Anthony's just not a sports guy.
Anthony's just there.
I have my
Yeah, you're not
phone
wrong.
somewhere. So for this episode, thanks for your little quick tidbit there, Dylan.
Yeah,
It's very helpful.
We've got just like last time. We've got a couple of main things I want to cover, but then we can just dabble in whatever, or we could just go off on rants, and it just depends on how much time is spent doing stuff. But the first thing I wanted to talk about, which I'm kind of sad that Jacob isn't here, because I wanted to talk with him about Trials of Osiris in Destiny 2.
I can talk about that.
Okay, I know Anthony can a little bit, but Jacob, I just played Trials with him on Friday, last Friday, from the podcast is being uploaded. It was fun. I had a lot of fun, but he did not. He quickly got very angry at how sweaty everything was. The meta is crazy right now. Trials is fun.
Are you surprised though? It's Jacob.
Well, no, I never saw him act that way before. It was very surprising to me. He got very upset with which makes sense because it was very upsetting to me, but I just kind of got over it really quick, and I guess he was telling me that he wasn't quite ready for that kind of sweat in players, because Trials is very sweaty. And if for those listeners at home, maybe those veterans back at home, the boomers of the audience, being sweaty in a video game normally means that you try really hard to win in the cheapest possible way. Like something that's not respectable, something that's just kind of really easy for you to do, and it just annoys everyone because it makes the game not fun. And yeah, we encountered a lot of people that were like that.
For instance, 1x1s in Fortnite.
Let's never make a Fortnite reference again. Please, let's avoid that.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
Anthony, have you played Destiny 2 since the new season?
No.
Ryan, have
Why
you?
would I?
I'm afraid I have not.
Come on, guys. See, this is why I wanted Jacob here, because Jacob, like, he knows. Jacob knows. Because we've been playing for a little bit. Recently, he's kind of ditched me, but that's okay. I've been having fun playing by myself, just grinding out for light level, which is very fun. Just kind of relaxing and vibing, which has been fun. But Trials was fun, and I really enjoy it, and I want to do more, because it's so... I love the PvP in Destiny right now. I'm really loving it. And I think that it has a lot of potential. Yeah, and it has, always. It's always been pretty balanced, and that's a lie. It's been okay.
I just got mad flashbacks of stickies in
Oh, sticky nades. Oh, yeah, like the fusion nades. Dude, I just wish they brought back the self-res so that we could just, like, you die and then you come back.
I miss the kill stickies. Those were so fun to land.
I think there's only...
Except everybody hated you.
I don't think I have used stickies in Destiny 2 yet. Like, ever.
Yeah, they don't. They suck.
Yeah, they're bad now. Another thing... So that's cool and all. But yeah. So people just know my passion. If you are out there and you're on console and you want to play some Destiny 2, Xbox specifically, because I'm a loser, I would play PC, but there's like... I don't want to buy everything again. Yet. I don't have money. But, yeah, if you are on Xbox and you do wish to play some Trials, please hit me up. I need people. Please. But yeah, moving on, let's talk about the Corona. I know last week we talked about it, and since then it's escalated. It's gotten pretty bad. Like, right now...
There's 2 cases in Greene County.
Our school district is closed. Yeah, where is that? I was looking at that yesterday.
Greene County is Springfield, so it's southwest of here.
Oh, okay.
Look at me doing my geography, guys.
Yeah.
I can't look. We're in a call.
Shut up.
Okay.
What a boomer.
What a boomer. He doesn't understand the kid speak. But, yeah, I have not been worried at all, really, but I don't want to, like, get it so that I don't, because as children, we won't really be affected. We'll just get it, and then we'll be like, and then we're fine.
It's literally the worst version of a flu, but more of a...
More of a what?
I forgot
More
what
of a what?
More of a...
More of a what?
It's it's on the tip of my tongue. It's more of a... Frack. I forgot.
Okay, well...
Once it comes back to me, I'll speak again.
Okay. What I've been kind of thinking... My mindset has just been... I'm not personally afraid, but I don't want to be the reason why it spreads farther than it shouldn't. Because sometimes the people that get it are just the carriers of it. They don't show symptoms or anything. They don't really... The immune system is able to keep it at bay. But you're still able to pass it on. So you're still passing it on to other people, and then that might reach a person that does have that issue, that does have the susceptibility, the person that does have those underlying conditions, and I don't want to be that reason, so I do want to kind of avoid. And I know my family's been, like, under lockdown. Like, my dad declared we're not going out for any reason, really, other than work and school. But, I mean, we're not going out for school right now. But yeah. So, and my family's having me clean every inch of the house with, like, Clorox wipes.
My mom, yeah, I feel that, Hunter. My mom set so many cleaning rules.
I had to clean every single light switch in the house.
Oh, don't worry. I had a Nice job with the toilet. Very, very nice.
I think that's just normal, like,
N-
hygiene.
yeah, but instead of doing it just the normal 20-minute easiness, my mom made me go deep.
What? What does that mean?
uh,
How do you
she made
deep
me-
clean a toilet?
I basically used a whole bottle of bleach on it.
Okay.
Let's just put it at that.
Okay then. Ryan, how have you been impacted by the coronavirus?
Well, as you know, I don't think the other two. I went on a small trip to up north to Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, I think I put on while my travel was up there. I think I put on enough hand sanitizer to kill a horse. I put on so much, and I washed my hands like 50 million times, and I'm sure my hands are not particularly caring for it with all these chemicals all up in it.
Were you in the Chicago area? Oh no,
No.
that's
No, I went to
stupid.
That's Illinois.
I don't. Okay, listen. Okay, I know that's Illinois. I know. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I know you're kind of like from Iowa and Chicago, so I picked one. And even though you already said it, I'm sorry. Which region of Iowa would you say that you were? Were you near any big cities?
Not particularly. Let me.
Oh, so you.
It was a small town, less than 100,000 people. So
Oh, then you're probably good.
yeah.
Probably. Was there an airport?
Probably.
Was there an airport there?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If it's like that, it seems pretty small. So. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Do you see that like Ohio has like so many deaths and so many cases, but it's Ohio?
Because it's Ohio, and who can?
I don't understand it. No, but like, why Ohio? Out of all places, Ohio. Why is Ohio the worst?
All I
I
gotta
don't
say
understand.
is, there's two states that don't have it currently. One being Alabama,
Alaska?
and no, Alaska has
Oh,
it. Alaska.
sweet.
Only two of them don't have
West
it, which is
Virginia, I think.
they just got their first case not too long
Oh,
ago.
snap.
Hunter.
Oh no.
The two states are Alabama, the cousin state, as most of us will refer to it as,
Okay,
and
okay.
then this next one is also is known as the prostitute state.
Okay.
It's called Idaho.
Why would you? Why is that the name for the? for
Idaho.
You're okay, Dylan. You're like 3 years old. Well, lucky for me, I'm gonna be moving to Alabama in a couple months. By that time, it'll probably be there. But I don't understand how it. Oh, I have a theory.
Oh,
I
Alaska
don't think it's
does.
podcast appropriate, but I have a theory. I don't know
Idaho
if
has
you-
1 to 5. They have a confirmed case too now.
Oh, does it really? Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh.
And
Is-
Alabama now has 11 to 50. So.
Oh snap! Wait, does that mean it's in every state?
Yeah, it's in every state.
Officially
Dang.
now, yes.
Well, actually, not technically, because as in America's territories, the American Samoa does not have any. Marshall
Puerto
Islands
Rico?
don't have any. Micronesia don't have any. Guam has 1 to 5. Palau has none. Puerto Rico
Palau
has
is a
1 to
US
5.
Palau
And
is a
Virgin
US
Islands
state?
have 1 to 5.
I didn't
Cuba
know
got their
Palau
first
was-
case yesterday.
Snap.
Yeah, the memes where it's like, person gets corona and then they like travel the world certainly is not an understatement because it's spreading.
I'm moving to Iceland, dude. There's no way I can
Imagine-
survive there.
Imagine eating bat soup. That's all I gotta say.
That was actually a hoax.
I saw somewhere that it came I don't think they said it came from, but I think they said the DNA matched up almost perfectly with the DNA of that of pangolins.
bat. Oh, pangolins.
Yeah, they're like the tiny little armadillo dudes that are
Yeah, I
in
know what
China.
pangolin is.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere a while back. I don't. It wasn't enough detail.
Yeah, they
for
had
me to
actually, the researchers had found out there was a lot of similarities between the bat thing, so that's why everybody was like, it came from a bat, but that was actually determined to be a hoax. So.
care. It's probably just a mutation of the flu. I mean, that's all it really probably is.
It's a pretty significant mutation.
Yeah, yeah, but I think it's just enough to the point where we're not used to it. So it's the sudden flare of a new virus and like unknowing immune systems. That's what is so surprising to everyone. It's like, oh, this is new. I've never encountered this boom. It's like someone in America getting what's it called? Sickle cell anemia. Or no. That's like no. It's the thing that sickle cell anemia is supposed to prevent. Which I don't know. There's a disease in Africa somewhere.
Ebola?
No, it's not Ebola. It's not Ebola. I think it's I don't know what it is, but it is but the people of the African tribes in the area of which this disease is present. So what this disease does is it latches onto like blood cells and like deteriorates them. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or a biologist, but all I know is that I've had this explained to me a couple of times by my bio teacher. And sickle cell anemia is when the blood cells turn into like a sickle shape. And the reason for that is so that this disease can't attach and deteriorate the cells. Sickle cell anemia in a normal human being like kills them, but in these dudes it's required for further survivability. So I think it's kind of like if we got whatever disease they have or they're trying to prevent because our bodies just don't know what it is. It's like it's this shock that gets us, and then eventually I think as a general population we will eventually. I mean, and that's all diseases. Like, I mean, it might be like the Black Plague. We might take a couple million people, but eventually I think we'll be okay.
Hunter, I just realized what I was trying to say earlier. I was trying to say that, what's it called? The coronavirus, it's basically the flu version of pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
Yes.
Pneumonia.
That's always I thought it started with an N. That's stupid. I hate there's a P. There's a stupid P there.
Yeah. I hate it's spelled so different.
Pneumonia. I'm gonna stop. Anthony, how has the coronavirus affected you?
You know, it's what's going on with you right now, Hunter, where you're like cleaning up the house, every inch of it. Yeah. Same thing with me, but a bit worse because my mom is like scared. Yeah, no, seriously. But I never thought that I would wish that I can go outside this much. Okay. I'd rather just be chilling inside, doing my own thing, but I can't. So, yeah.
And that's why you have run away and you are now calling us from a train station.
Precisely, yes.
Yeah. So say hi to that random pedestrian over there. We see you. We see you. Hey, have you seen the Pigeon podcast? You should try that out.
Check out the podcast on YouTube.
Check out the Pigeon podcast on YouTube at I'm That Pigeon.
I think his name. I think his name might be Brian.
You should
ask him. Is his name Brian?
Yeah, is his name Brian, Anthony? Go
Anthony,
ask him.
Is his name Brian?
Yeah, ask him.
You should ask him.
All right, one second.
Hey, is your name Brian?
Yeah, his name's Brian.
Dude, that was a good guess. Good job.
Thanks, man. I just assumed it was a black person because
Okay. This has been. It's only been like 20 minutes into the podcast, and Dylan has already made like 2 racist jokes. This is supposed to be a PG-13 podcast, Dylan.
Racism is PG-13. If
Okay,
it's under
shut
3,
up!
if
Shut
it's
up!
3 or under, it's PG-13.
Okay, well then don't. Just God, you have one more strike and then you're out.
So
You act like. Yeah, never mind.
What am I acting like? Huh? A silly guy? I agree.
Yeah, you're the silliest person in the call currently.
Personally, I'm very angry that the coronavirus exists because it has canceled so many amazing things, like sports television.
March Madness. It's
so
dead.
much anime canceled.
I highly doubt that it has canceled any anime.
Yeah, it has.
Has it what?
Yes, it has.
How?
Well, not canceled, but like seasons for like are being pushed by like another year or so.
Oh,
That's a
People
big
don't want to
spot.
leave their house to go to the studio.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
I don't know why you think that I meant that they just killed the whole series completely.
No, I just thought.
That's kind
No,
of a
I thought you
small
were
moment.
joking because it's like anime all gone. Like I mean, because it makes sense for sports stuff because you don't want a bunch of people gathering in a large location because that's like prime for spread. And anime you'd think is just like 5 dudes sitting in a room
Okay, shut up.
drawing pictures. I
It's
don't know.
not what you
I don't
think it
know.
is.
I feel
Anthony
like
is
there's
officially mad at you.
No,
I
I'm
feel like
not
there's
offended
some
at all.
anime out there that's just got 5 dudes sitting in a room, like in their
In a
apartment.
basement, in their mom's
Yeah,
house.
in their mom's basement, and I don't know Japanese, but in English he would say something like this: "Hey, did you get the butt?" And he said yes. He would say, "Yes, I have the butt. Here's the butt. I'm sending you it now." He sends it digitally through email,
Yeah.
like 50
Thank you
frames
for
of
that,
a
Hunter.
butt, and then
Yeah.
they put it together to create an animation. And then, like a year later, they have an episode. Boom. That's how Death Note was created.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Hunter. Very cool.
Yeah.
I like Hunter's interpretation.
Behind
on
the
anime.
scenes. Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. Behind the scenes footage.
Yeah, I've been kind of upset that they've. I was especially upset when they canceled the XFL. As
Especially
most of the
after
viewers
what we
know.
saw yesterday.
It was over anyways. The Dallas Roughnecks were the best in the league.
Okay.
Just deal with it.
Well, maybe. Okay. All I wanted was Tampa to win one more time. That's all I wanted. That's all I
See,
wanted. I didn't want them to
they're-
get to the playoffs. I didn't
I
want
don't
them
know
to
how you
like do
imagine
well
they
as
would
an
even do
overall
that.
team. I just wanted them to win like at least twice.
Well, that wasn't gonna happen as soon as Aaron Murray went down.
Well, what do you mean? They did really well, and then they did bad. I mean, they're a good overall team. They just don't know how to execute well.
I mean,
At all.
Also, the head coach is terrible. Mark Trestman is like the worst human being, so it makes sense that they're doing bad. He's like making the plays. Well, he's not calling them, but he's probably making them in the background and then giving them to the offensive coordinator. And then the offensive coordinator's like, "Here, do this bad play that my boss wrote you."
backyard football.
Exactly. So I
I mean,
don't know. I don't know. I enjoyed watching the season. XFL was so entertaining to me. And I think so was just most football. But I was just sad that I don't have any football anymore.
I found XFL to be a lot less entertaining than NFL though,
How so?
because it's a lot more fun. It's kind of like watching NFL versus college. You know, like I love watching college. You know, because in college you can literally have a team that just beats the crap out of another team. Like some small school like comes in, you know, they're gonna play a Big Ten team or something, and then they just
That's why
they
they
just get rocked. You
Yeah,
know?
don't like that.
It's
I
like
don't
it's
like
like
that. 'Cause
Alabama
then it's
versus
like-
UCLA.
Exactly.
Well, what? But then okay,
But then so the thing is, like XFL is these guys are like
that's just good
in,
teams.
in comparison to NFL players are
They're
truly
just rejects.
mediocre
They're
at
bad.
best.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just
And
But
so
when
it's
you
not
have a
interesting
bunch of
because
rejects,
they miss these throws and they don't make these good tackles and
The only person in the XFL that should have actually been in the NFL is Sean Oakman, and I'm only saying that because he got screwed over because a girl was like, "Oh, he raped me." Never really happened.
what did he
No.
play? Who did he play for too?
He was on the Los Angeles team, but he
Oh.
played for
oh, man,
for Oregon in college. He was supposed to go first overall, but
Wait, really? He was supposed to be first draft pick.
oh yeah, first overall pick, and then arrested because the girl
What
was
did he
like
play?
defensive end or defensive tackle, something like that.
Sports.
Just look up Sean-
Sports. That's
just
all I hear.
Sports.
Look up Sean Oakman, you'll see him. He's a beast.
Okay. Well, okay. I did respect though that they did say that they're going to continue to pay the players their 100K salary. But
Yeah,
no one gets
they-
any
they ma-
bonuses.
Yeah, they made it. They made it kind of minimal, but like not.
Well,
Crazy.
I'd take $100,000 for playing a football game every weekend.
it's still minimal pay.
Yeah, in comparison to
That's
what
like
these,
the pay of a
other NFL
mathematician. That's like someone who goes to college for like 8 years.
I guess I'll be playing in the XFL then, Hunter. Cheer me on.
I will, dude. If you make it, I will 100% cheer you on.
Okay. Well, that's if they don't cancel it, like arena football, which
Well, I
dies.
think they-
Man, I'd like to.
Arena football it's cool. It's
What
cool.
was
It's
that?
60. It's 60 yards, so like kickers can just kick field goals every time, but their posts are like super narrow.
Yeah,
It's
when
also
I
a
lived in
lot.
Texas, they had a pretty good arena football team like right there in town. So I participated in one of their halftime shows. That was pretty sick.
Oh, really? What did you do?
It was basically like me and my dad went out there, and I was a little bit younger at this time, and they had like 3 boys and their fathers, and they would all we'd get on like these little like sled things that we pulled by our dads. It was like a race. Who would get across? But the thing was is that I did it, and then almost immediately, like my dad, like, cause out of the other two, me and my dad could have easily won, and my dad like starts taking off, and I fall off the sled,
Oh
and we
God,
lost.
Ryan,
We
Ryan.
almost beat him too. We almost did, because the other guys were slow.
You just lost all of your fame within 30 seconds.
Yeah, you could have been the guy that won the sled race.
We could have.
Yeah,
We could have just looked up arena football sled race and saw your beautiful face.
Oh,
as the
maybe we
first
still
Google
can.
image. Look it up.
Look
Maybe
up
we can.
the San Angelo, what's their team? San Angelo Arena football team. Remember, it's like a snake or something.
It's probably. Why should their name be like Vipers or something?
Yeah, it is like, I think it's Vipers
San
or
Jose.
Or San Angelo Outlaws, something like that.
Is it San? It's San Angelo.
San Angelo, spelled
It
exactly
says
how it
San
sounds.
Jose. I keep saying San Jose. When was
San
this?
Jose? I don't remember.
He said he was
Okay,
younger.
We'll look for it later. I don't think I can find it now.
I'll see if I can find it since I know it.
Yeah, you try and find it. But yeah, I'm upset that that's canceled because I like watching that. I feel bad for all these basketball fans out there.
I feel bad for
The
Donovan
San Angelo
Mitchell, man.
Bandits.
That man, Donovan Mitchell, did not deserve to get corona. But he got it because, no, the first person to get it was Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
And he's the one that spread it to Donovan Mitchell because he, like, hugged him after the game, and I was like, oh, no.
They high-fived.
No, that was Giannis Antetokounmpo, or
They
however you
dapped
pronounce
up.
it.
They tapped.
Rudy Gobert is probably fruity.
Obama,
I'm not-
don't dap up that basketball player. He has corona. Sorry, that wasn't funny.
Mr. President.
I'm just thinking about the clip of Obama dapping up somebody. I don't even know who it was. But Obama just like dapped
Dap
somebody
somebody?
up. Yeah, did you not see that?
No.
Obama was at like a basketball game and Obama like dapped somebody up. I don't know who he did.
I think it was either LeBron or Harden.
Obama dapping
I can't
up.
find it. All it is a bunch of cheerleaders stuff. But yeah, that was my experience with it.
I mean, I don't have that good of basketball knowledge. I'm not that type of
I don't.
person.
Not
I
even.
don't either.
The only sports I truly and will ever want to understand is my good old fashioned baseball and wrestling, of
I
course,
love
because
baseball and football.
Ryan's the same way, yeah. I am an exclusive football guy. I can respect baseball, but I've never been able to get into it or like understand.
I played
the hype
baseball.
for
a
it.
lot.
I can understand why, because baseball can get boring after like
Yeah.
9 innings with no scoring. But if it's more of it depends. If it's like really defensive, like diving all over the place and like no score, different story than just.
It can
no-
get pretty dull. It can. There is
Yeah.
no doubt about that.
There's definitely dull moments, especially when you're watching the Royals these last 2 years. Sad face.
Imagine being
Imagine
Royals
being a
fan.
Royals fan. Yeah, we had this.
Okay.
Imagine not liking an actually good team.
2014, 2015, 1985.
Is that like World Cup?
They
Is
won
that
this
what
series.
Series.
They won the
Series.
series in '85.
Series
They won this. They won the World Series in '85 against the Cardinals. Ryan, your team sucks.
I'm not a Cardinals fan.
I know. I just thought you were.
What?
I don't know.
Neither of us are from here.
2016, baby.
Yeah, I don't follow. I'm a
I don't
Braves
know.
fan, but I don't follow them close enough.
I'm a Cubs fan.
The Braves
I just know they're
suck.
good,
You got Ronald Acuna, and that's
I do
And you
see a
probably
lot
don't
about Acuna. I see a lot about him. On
Ronald
Twitter.
Acuna is a freaking god. That's all I gotta say. He's the younger version of Lorenzo Cain. You probably don't know who Lorenzo Cain is.
Nope.
He's the even younger version of Alex Gordon. Alex Gordon's the only outfielder who has a platinum, which is winning 3 Gold Gloves 3 years in a row.
Okay, yeah, you did explain the Gold Glove thing.
Basically, it's whoever's. It's an award.
The
given
best fielder.
to the best
It's,
fielder. Yeah.
yeah, best
Yeah.
fielder.
And then there's like the golden,
Yeah.
the bats,
Mike
whoever
Trout
bat the best.
gets
Mike
them all
Trout
the
gets it a
time.
lot.
Silver Slug. Yeah, Mike Trout gets Gold Glove all the time. Mike Trout has stolen so many Gold Gloves from Lorenzo Cain. It's funny because Lorenzo Cain is a better fielder, but Mike Trout has a 10 times better bat. But Lorenzo Cain still has a really good bat. It's just Mike Trout's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Trout's crazy.
Mike Trout is amazing. Like, and he's old and he's still good. Like, he's been in the league for a minute now.
Isn't the
This
baseball
this year
season
makes his
supposed to
10th.
start? Well,
that's not
if there
Corona
is a
canceled
year,
it. Corona canceled
Yeah.
it, man. It canceled it again. My baseball season might be canceled because of it. Sadly. So, like, I made the high school team for no reason, you know?
yeah,
Only freshman that's supposed to play a couple of JV games. And
that would
I-
be bad. That would suck.
it does suck because my mom's going to make us she bought so many Clorox wipes. She's going to make us put them in our bag, and every time we get a baseball for practice, we're going to have to wipe them.
Why don't you just use your own? Don't they let you use your own?
Why use our own? Like, we have at
Because
our house.
baseball
We
bats are expensive. They're
No,
really-
baseball is like a single baseball, like just one baseball is $5.50.
That does not seem very expensive.
It doesn't seem very expensive, but considering how
It
many
really is. Yeah, considering
You
how
buy
much you
one
use.
and you use or
You-
two. It's like
You don't
$10.
just use one.
Okay,
If
you
you're
don't
doing
just use
BP,
one. Yeah,
You're doing
you,
BP.
you
cannot
lose. Yeah,
have
you
one.
lose.
have to.
You lose baseballs all the time. Like we've bought so many buckets of baseballs that like $50 buckets, which have like 15 to 20 balls in them, a piece.
Mhm.
We bought 3 of them. We've easily used up all the buckets except one of them because we bought one of them just recently.
Huh. Okay. Well,
Yeah, baseballs go by quick,
They do.
especially
I'm
when
talking
you hit
about
with them a
bats
lot.
though. Like, why can't you?
Bats.
just use
Oh,
your
bats
own?
are
bats.
expensive. They're like 100, $200.
I know.
And if
Well,
you
I know
get-
they're
and if-
expensive, but
No,
usually they're
no.
like you'd never lose.
Depending
them
on which
and they
ones you
don't
get.
break.
Okay, no, okay, but bats die. If you
Yeah,
get
bats-
aluminum bats,
Because if
they
you- yeah,
they
aluminum
can
bats
go
are
dead.
like a little bit weak, and if you dent them, then they won't let you use them. So
Oh no. Aluminum bats aren't per se weak. They just die, which means they lose all their pop, which means you can't hit home runs.
So what you're saying
Bat-
is baseball is
bats-
super expensive.
it's not
Yes,
super expensive, but it's definitely.
it's the most expensive sport other than soccer, and that's only because soccer is the world sport.
You know, I think it's
What do
funny
they,
how
what do they even
baseball-
buy? Shoes?
Yeah,
Why are we talking so much about baseball
Why?
when our original thought was to talk about football?
I think
Good
we
question.
brought it
I just-
up.
I just.
I think it was either me or Ryan.
About it.
But just
I think-
I want everyone to be able to express themselves and express what they enjoy and be able to talk about it because that's the point of the podcast is to talk about what you enjoy doing.
Ah, yes, sports. I enjoy
Yeah, okay, Anthony. I want Anthony to have something because Anthony's been left out for a while. Anthony,
Yeah.
What do you
I
wanna
haven't
talk
heard his
about?
voice.
I don't know.
okay, well,
He wants to talk about Minecraft.
yeah, you want to
No.
talk about Minecraft?
No.
What do you think about the new Netherite update?
Oh, it's stupid.
It's not stupid.
They just got rid of the use of diamonds completely. What's the point? They aren't special anymore. I mean,
I
yeah,
use
it's
diamonds
cooler.
to go
It's
get
Cool.
get
No,
Netherite.
look. It's cool. But diamond armor is just a classic, and the fact that you just threw it away that quickly is kind of cringe, if you ask me.
Oh my gosh. I maxed out the score. This isn't good.
But it's cool because it's an actual update for once. instead of adding a
I-
dumb NPC called the Pillager that nobody wanted.
Oh, they get annoying.
Villagers are annoying.
Yeah,
Dude,
they get so annoying.
weren't they gonna add like an animal in, a new one, like a goat?
Oh, wait, something else.
Are
They
gonna-
Hey,
changed
it's
zombie
like they're getting
pigmen. They
rid of
changed zombie
pigmen.
pigmen and their
Did they
names.
actually? Did they
Yeah.
actually?
They
Wait,
changed
are
their
there
look
Are
and they
there
changed
no
their name.
more? Are there no more zombie pigmen?
No,
What? Oh,
there's
what?
yeah, they just got rid of them and then called them like zombie pigman or not. I just said the same thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they have a new name. I forget what it is.
Pig.
Pigman zombie.
It's just pigman zombie. That would be
Yeah.
epic.
Oh, zombified piglin. That's what it's called.
That sounds so
Can you
disgusting.
find a normal piglin?
No, it's just zombified. That's the only way that you can find it.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys ever remember when, I don't know if you guys watched them, but they had like for like 3 things on YouTube. They had 3 videos that the Minecraft people posted on YouTube that they showcased 3 different new animals, and they had the community vote on an animal. I don't remember which one won though. I think it was like the goat. They had like a goat, a frog, and
Oh
something else.
God.
Oh wait,
God.
excuse me. Piglins do exist.
Oh really?
Yeah,
They're in the new update. They're getting rid of zombie pigmen for piglins.
and what they're
Oh, in real
zombified.
life?
There's zombified versions, and there's normal ones.
Jesus.
This is what they look like. It's really ugly. I hate it.
Did you send it in the Discord?
Can I befriend a piglin?
Did you send it? Oh. Okay.
Oh, ew! Ew,
Oh, I
that is,
hate this sniper sucks.
that's. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I think it looks cooler than zombie pigmen.
What?
That-
Dude, zombie pigmen are like a classic, bro.
Yeah. What are you talking?
Okay.
They're, like,
All I gotta
nostalgic.
say is, how is that a zombified?
That's
No,
not
the-
normal.
Oh,
That's a
that's
regular.
that's not.
Oh,
that's
that's the regular one. Oh God, it's
Yeah.
so ugly. It looks like a warthog standing up.
I think that's the goal. I remember when I first got Minecraft, like the first thing I did, I remember this.
Did you hit
I
a
got
zombie
it on-
pigman?
Like I got it on the Xbox. No, I got metal bars. I made like a cage, and I put a zombie and a pigman in the same. No, I put a zombie and a pig in the same
Oh
bar.
my
like,
God.
enclosure, and like
And I'm guessing
hope
you
that
thought
they would. Yeah, I thought the zombie would turn the pig into a zombie pig. I just sat there and watched them for like 10 minutes. Like, why are they not doing it? I remember when I was a kid, I used to sneak on my DS and watch YouTube, and I'd watch videos on Minecraft, and I had no idea what mods were, so I'd watch random videos, and like whatever was in the video, even when it was mods, like I still thought it was like vanilla Minecraft. So I saw them like
God.
playing like some Luigi Mario mod, and they had like a burger, and I was like, burgers are in Minecraft,
So did you kill a cow and try to make bun?
dude. Yes. Why are we
See,
burgers in Minecraft?
I also did this, but with the Aether mod. You know the glowstone, and then you put the water in it, and it like sends you to heaven.
I'm not even gonna lie. When I was like
God.
5, and then that Pixel
Man, why do you
mod
do the
came
same
out,
thing
bro,
for, like-
I was like, it's in Minecraft. It's in Minecraft.
Pokemon in Minecraft.
Like, I would have played. I
Ryan,
want my
what do you think?
Charmander.
Ryan.
What? Oh, sorry.
We-
So when I was younger, I did like when they had like the portals like to another dimension. I would make
Oh.
that, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna go to a different dimension," and then
And then you do it, but nothing happened. It was like,
All I
dude,
gotta
there's
say-
a portal that goes to heaven.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did the same thing with the Twilight Forest also.
Oh,
You wanna know-
yeah, I did that.
Forest, yeah.
With the
one thing that-
flowers and the diamond.
The one thing I hated about vanilla Minecraft for the longest time on the console is that you couldn't find the place where you could go to the end. Like, you literally had to get lucky to find
Oh,
it.
the stronghold. Well,
Yeah,
you said
because back then you couldn't throw up the Ender Eyes and then it would work.
Oh wait, really? Oh, you couldn't?
No, like back then, like the Ender
That's like
Eyes thing
super
didn't work.
long time ago. Then wow.
Yeah, and it
I
made
never
me
understood
mad.
that because I was like 5.
Yeah, like
And-
I didn't understand. I stumbled across it a couple times. I'm like, what's this? Huh? and then I broke it and everything just broke, so I can never actually technically beat the game.
I remember I'd watch Stampy and I Ballistic Squid to try and figure out.
Oh yeah,
Gross.
yes.
Ew, you guys watch them?
Yeah, those are literally like I like frowned
I
upon.
know,
They are
you guys
the
hated them.
gods, bro.
No, they're not.
They
Guy
were
does
so-
Minecraft.
You
on a
either
whole
love
nother
him or
level.
hate him.
Yeah.
Guy does Minecraft was on a whole nother level,
I
okay?
never.
All I gotta
Ryan,
say is I watched Stampy's Lovely
I-
World.
I did too, bro.
I
I
loved it
love
when they
Stampy.
played those mini games. Like they would make them off screen. I'm
Guys,
like,
remember when
how
Spin
they
died to
do
lava?
this?
Yeah, I remember.
What?
You talking about,
Imagine-
are you making references to the PewDiePie Minecraft series?
Wait. His dog, didn't he have a dog named Sven and it died to lava?
I think so.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, are you
Oh,
talking
well,
about
they're-
Stampy?
Stampy, yes, Stampy.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember.
he's had so many dogs die. It's kind of saddening.
No, I remember watching a video where
Every time-
he was like
every-
making like an area with glass around it and there was like lava on the outside.
No, that
It
was
like, cool scenery. And then lava leaked in and killed his dog and I could not stop laughing. I was laughing so hard.
Why were you watching it?
You are
Anthony,
maniacal.
Anthony,
What?
why were you watching it if you hated it?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
because
Gotcha
well,
there,
that
buddy.
was before I knew what Stampy Long Nose or whatever his name is. I don't know.
I think it's now Stampy Long Ahead.
But yeah, that was before I knew who he was. I watched that video, I laughed a bunch, watched another video, and I hated him.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
Especially I Ballistic
either-
Squid because of his voice.
I hate. I wouldn't. That's what he sounded. That's what he sounded like. To me, at least.
Ryan, which Minecraft YouTubers did you watch?
I watched Beijing Canadian and Jerome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I watched them too.
okay.
Yeah. Yes. They're
I never
originals.
watched those guys.
Did
I
you
literally
guys,
only watched Stampy.
Have you heard
Hunter
about
Hunter didn't watch them because they said bad words.
You're right. No.
Do you guys-
I'll tell you
Do
one
you guys
thing.
remember
Okay,
Sky
real
Does
quick, Dylan.
Minecraft? Sky Does Minecraft. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a. What's
That's
called
the
as
worst
Minecraft
one.
is like going through a
Sky Does
midlife
Minecraft wasn't
crisis
bad.
now.
Like his content wasn't bad, but I hated his just.
I like
absolute
True Moo.
obsession with
He
butter.
cussed way too much, and then he
Butter.
was like,
Butter.
butter.
Oh my God.
Butter.
Enough with the
Butter.
butter. God,
Butter.
play the game.
Let's play Minecraft. I remember my dad looked at a Stampy video and he like banned it for like a month because
A
he looked at
Stampy
like a really
video?
old Stampy video and Stampy said like the
HE
like
double hockey sticks.
HE double hockey sticks, and then
What?
And then my dad's like, "Why are you watching this? You shouldn't be watching this." And I was like, "Oh wait, but I did." And then he like banned it.
He banned it for a month.
I think so. I don't remember how long I wasn't allowed to watch it. I just remember he looked at it, said I couldn't do it anymore, and then at one point I was just like, "Oh, I'm doing it now." Again.
Did you guys know that
Honor was a
Sky
young
Does-
rebel, boys.
Yeah, what's his face? Sky Does Minecraft got really mad at the most popular, well, not most popular Minecraft YouTuber,
Talking
but
about
one of the
Captain
more
Sparkles?
popular ones. No, he got really mad at Sunday because Sunday is like
I
really
hated
famous
Sunday.
now,
I
and
hate Sunday.
Sky's just nothing right now, and he was like, Sunday was just a little B word. Yeah, B word. And anytime he would go through a crisis, we just invite him, and then he'd get popular, and then he'd leave us again. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about like him.
Dude, Sunday
But-
and his friend like Kramer. Or, what's
Oh,
his
no,
name?
he got
I
rid of
like
Craner.
Sunday,
No,
but I
Craner-
did not like Craner.
I hated
Craner's
Craner.
voice
He's
was
like
You
a-
wanna know what
so
Craner is? You wanna know what
awful.
Craner does? Craner
What do you
finds
do?
someone popular. He finds someone popular, gets a whole bunch of subscribers, and then leaves them. He did the same thing with what's his face, Lancey Poo. He left Lancey.
Dude, you're
so
going
fast.
down like a rabbit hole that I can't follow you down, man.
You don't know who Lancey is?
Dylan is all up in the
Oh.
Minecraft drama.
Dylan knows. Yeah, Dylan knows some Minecraft YouTuber drama.
Wait,
I-
guys, what was that watermelon guy's name? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Grazer? Or
Is
something like
that
that?
his
Grazer? Grazer?
I used to find him really
Of
funny.
course
Yeah.
Dylan knows it.
Shut up. It was either great. Oh yeah, and then, like he would play with Sky Does Minecraft sometimes.
Yeah.
And then when they did the one thing and he was the like they would do the prison thing, right? The jailbreak thing. And
Yeah.
he was warden one time, and then like he just got all the melons. He was like, "Don't eat my children."
You're just like describing the plot of a Minecraft video. I don't you know that.
Sure you do. It's
What? Okay.
maybe, hey, maybe someone will actually understand all the Minecraft
Yeah,
genre like I do.
maybe there's
And
somebody in
shout
the
out-
audience.
Shout out to that one person. His name is probably Adam because all Adams know about Minecraft.
Adam does sound like
Oh.
a name that of a.
Hey, wait, guys. There's another guy that just walked into my room.
Is your name Adam?
No, his name's not Adam. Okay,
Oh,
wrong person. Wrong
oh.
What
person.
was his name? What was his name?
Timmy.
Oh, Timmy.
Yeah.
Where's
What was
he
it?
going?
Was he?
Where's
Was he?
he
Was he?
headed?
Was he? Was he in a wheelchair? Was he in a wheelchair? Timmy.
Are you
Yeah,
making a
yeah, he
reference?
was.
Are you making a South Park reference?
Yes,
Yes.
I am.
He is.
Should I enter this
It's-
Goliath? I'm gonna enter this Goliath.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, I think Dylan, you're playing COD.
Yeah, I'm playing the bad one.
Yeah, I know there's maybe some viewers out there that are a little bit disappointed that we don't have the podcast Minecraft world because our
Oh, yeah,
co-host
I too am disappointed by
Jacob
this.
is not here to work on it. Maybe next week. We'll try and
Thank
get
you
him on
for
next week
acknowledging
and get some more progress on the Minecraft world. For those of you who don't know, normally on the normally on the podcast, our good friend Jacob gets on a specific world made for the podcast and just plays it.
He mines
eventually-
diamonds.
Friend.
He does mine
Jacob.
diamonds.
He's like my Diamond Miner 74, except better.
Yep. And
Who's
we were
Diamond
planning
Miner
on
I
74?
trying.
don't know what that means.
We were planning on having
Don't
him
worry about it.
grind on the world for like a very long time, get us
Get us
all
all
free
diamond
stuff. Yeah, get us all free stuff, and then we go on there and beat the Ender Dragon. So hopefully, sometime in the future, we can get that. But
But
yeah, he's not here.
but in order for me to do that, I have to update this Xbox, and it doesn't want to update for me. Like I've tried to update it so many times, and it
You
just
should
says
take
no.
it to the Geek Squad.
The Geek Squad at
There
Best
literally
Buy.
isn't even a
I'm
Best
about
Buy
to.
around
I'm
us.
honestly about to because Minecraft is now crossplay, right?
Geek.
Yes.
Well, Bedrock Edition.
Bedrock is.
Bedrock.
But
Okay.
not the old Xbox One edition.
So you guys are just playing the old Xbox One edition, huh?
No, he's playing the new one, Bedrock.
Okay. Well, in that case, I might just, turn into this Xbox One, get some money, use the other money I still have from Christmas. I still got like, I don't know, a lot.
Buy a new Xbox. Like the S
Yeah,
or
buy
something.
buy a new one. Yeah, buy a new one that's actually already updated, and then like, well, not completely updated, but like it'd be easier to update instead of having to do the 17 updates that this one needs because we haven't updated it in over 3 years.
Whoa, okay, that's
That's a lot of years.
astounding. Yeah, that's
Can't
why
even
you don't
count.
play any new games.
Yeah. The newest one that we were able to get on it was Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but it still doesn't work. It doesn't want to work. Either.
Okay,
It's very iffy if it wants to work.
Dylan is a boomer gamer.
Dylan is
Yes.
a boomer gamer. Wow,
You gotta-
I bet you still
you gotta-
play like Halo 3.
What is wrong with Halo 3? Got a
There's
problem?
nothing wrong with Halo 3. I'm just saying that it's not new.
Halo Reach is better.
Halo 3.
Halo Reach is better.
Yeah, you're right. But still, Halo 3 is.
I
the
played
best.
Halo
3
like
is good.
3 times, and the only Halo I've ever played was Reach, and that's because it was the good one.
I got the Master Chief Collection, so I've been trying to play all of them.
Oh yeah, there's only Halo 1 and Reach currently, and I hate it. So
No, you can
I'm
play
playing
Halo.
Reach
Oh,
Reach
wait,
is
no.
fun.
you
Reach
can't.
is fun.
Yeah,
can
Reach.
play
Reach.
The
Reach is
story
fun.
mode. The story mode.
You
in
can play
Reach
a Reach.
actually
You
makes
can play
sense.
Halo 3. You can play Halo 3 on the Master Chief.
Why
Collection.
can't I then? Is it because I'm on PC? That might be why. Because I'm on PC.
Or maybe,
Imagine
maybe you
having
should
a
do it
PC.
updated. Maybe you should do it
Imagine being.
No, it's updated. I'm literally looking at it right now.
I didn't mean it.
updated.
All I gotta say is, should we get back on the topic of football and all the trades that
No,
are
it's
currently
fine.
about to happen, or
no.
or does Anthony actually want to understand what we're talking about?
I think.
Just briefly, I would like to mention the fact that the Bears are being stupid about what quarterback they're going for, and instead of going for Teddy Bridgewater, they're looking at Nick Foles or Andy Dalton.
I thought Nick Foles wasn't that bad.
Andy Dalton isn't bad. He just has a horrible offensive line.
I don't know, man. Andy Dalton.
Does- Chicago?
Andy Dalton's not bad. Like he's really honestly not bad. He's just never had like receivers other than AJ Green, but AJ Green's been inconsistent these last like 4 years. He's never been that elite receiver like he used to be.
once Joe Burrow gets into the mix, AJ Green's gonna
They're
have to step it up.
They're not drafting it, Joe Burrow.
Yes,
You
they
wanna
are.
know-
Yes.
No,
they are.
no,
They're going.
Bengals
Yes.
will.
They're
Bengals
not
are
going.
Their Bengals are definitely going with it.
Okay.
They've
Why would
announced
you
that.
draft? Okay, but here. Why would you draft a quarterback when you could easily draft a really good offensive line, seeing how you have
Yeah,
two
they
picks?
could
You
pick
have
up-
2 picks. Like I would personally just like
They should pick
keep
up
Andy
Tristan
Dalton.
Wirfs. Tristan Wirfs from Iowa. He'd be a really good pick. And
All I gotta
then-
say is-
I'm pretty
no.
sure. Isn't that the guy
what's his
that
face?
you showed me, Ryan?
it was Tristan
if I-
Wirfs.
if-
Tristan Wirfs
if I
is
were
the
him-
Yeah,
offensive line.
well, the mock draft said the Falcons are probably gonna get him.
Yeah,
So-
mock drafts are always just,
They're just
speculation.
fun.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, they're just analysts saying things like, what's his face? Cale Garrett. He's projected to go in the 4th round. Yet he's led the SEC in tackles 2 years consecutively.
4th round? Nope.
Yeah, he's not a 4th round
Okay,
person.
yeah.
If he leads the SEC in tackles, well, this last year Nick Bolden beat him, which was his teammate, but he got second and he was behind by like 2 tackles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that.
And like why would you draft a 4th round linebacker? Like his coverage, it's
That-
okay. He's
that
more
does
of
make me
a
suspicious.
he's more of a Bobby Wagner guy, run stuff person. Gonna get you a lot of tackles, but like he's gonna blow coverages.
Yeah.
So he'd fit great for the Chiefs.
Hello and welcome back to the football podcast. I'm your host. Dad. I want to. Okay, now that we got that little bit out of the way, good for everybody. Football fun. I wanted
fun.
to kind of bring it back to kind of a more equal topic, something that I think all of us can kind of relate to.
Maybe.
Let me check real quick. I have a lot here. What's everybody's favorite parent? Controversial.
Parent.
I've written down.
It de-
Controversial. Controversial. here.
It
Parent?
depends on
Parent wants
it.
to be
Honestly,
mean to me.
it honestly does. It depends on the situation. It honestly depends on the situation.
let's say you're getting kidnapped. And
Oh, my
like,
dad, because he's a cop and a former
that's-
investigator.
You guys
So like,
may not know, but Hunter definitely does. For me, it's obviously my mom. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
Anthony, I already know, man. You
No,
told me.
that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Wait, what? What is that? What does that mean?
Well, secret.
Sure. No, we just think alike. Let's
Sir.
just put it like that. We just put it
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know how you guys didn't get that.
Is that like a your mom joke?
No.
No.
What?
I'm dying.
I don't understand.
You don't want to understand because then I get kicked out of the podcast.
Yeah, it's supposed to be PG-13, right?
Okay. So let's say you have a scenario. You are in an open airport. There's no one in the airport, but you're getting dragged away. So it's like a really long terminal, and it's just empty. There's no one. There's no objects like to block your path. You have
Okay.
a kidnapper that's dragging you down a really long open hallway towards a big airplane.
Uh-huh.
Which parent would you want to come save you? And
My
which
dad.
one- and okay, so there's 2 dudes. So one's
Okay.
dragging you, the other one's like right behind him, holding the gun, like at your parents. Which one? But he only has 1 bullet in the gun.
Oh my god.
Whoever
My
charges
dad.
whoever charges at them first might get shot. Which one?
I want my dad because he always carries and he usually has 2 pistols on him at a time. Yeah, 2. And
Is he
he's
open
gonna.
or close.
He always has his gun. Like it's
Does he
next to
open
his.
carry or close carry?
Sacrifice.
He-
Sacrifice.
Shut up, Anthony. Anthony, you would understand the sacrifice.
Yeah, I would.
Sad
Can you
time.
stop with this stupid joke? I don't want to know what it is. I don't think anyone else does either.
You would understand if you just listened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hunter
Just
doesn't
as soon as
listen.
this is
I
over,
don't
you
listen.
can watch the podcast.
Just- yeah,
and
watch
listen
the
to what he
podcast.
says.
Yeah, watch the podcast.
I'll
at
have to
about
watch
an
it
hour
over
in.
again.
Watch it at
Maybe
about
I'll
an
just
hour in.
cut that whole segment just in case.
Yeah, maybe that entire part is just gone.
Please don't. There is actually some good parts in it.
Let's just scrap the whole thing. Let's restart. Okay.
No, no.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pigeon Podcast. I'm that Pigeon, your host, and today I'm being joined by my main co-host Ryan.
Heyo.
This is a bad
He
joke.
didn't say Ryan. He
did say
didn't say Ryan.
I did say Ryan.
I'm
I-
Anthony. I play Minecraft.
Yep, he does.
Okay, this joke has gone on enough. I don't like this. You would provoke.
Also, I want to move on from the parent thing because I think that's way too terrible. I think I went too deep with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Let's talk
Just
about.
a little.
So, okay, here's something that I actually read on another podcast. I didn't read it; I heard it. And it was something that they were doing. Since it's kind of quarantine season, everyone's kind of at home. A lot of people don't really have much to do. I mean, we're probably just gonna do schoolwork, and then, because of being home, we could probably just grind that out, get that done in 2 hours, and then, boom, you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. So I was thinking maybe we would talk about TV shows. Maybe some TV shows that you guys like to binge or watch extensively. Just stuff that you like watching. Or things that you enjoy to oh wait, no, I said that already. Things that you would suggest to people who are at
Okay.
home.
Okay.
Me being a weeb, does anime count?
Anime counts. Don't go too
Dang
far because but I do respect anime, so you can go a little. But the thing about it is, we can't really relate to it, but you can talk about it some.
I'm pretty sure 95% of the population of USA are all
Are
weebs.
you gonna
No.
suggest JoJo?
I'm pretty sure that number is
No.
absolute awful. Because
Wait. I can
Yeah,
check it.
you're right, but still,
Wait.
Ugh.
Okay. What?
are you looking that up?
percentage of the U.S.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
population
Watches anime.
watches anime?
It's probably under 70. It's probably under 70.
It says a lot like the Star Trek fans of the 70s. Typical anime fans used to be predominantly male, techie types. 70 to 80% college educated and between 25 and 30 years old. So 25 to 30-year-old college educated men, 80%
Are
of those
weebs.
people.
80%?
This says,
They're
but this says
weebs.
the U.S. audience is 50-50 teenagers
Oh, okay.
and adults. So I guess half of adults and half of teenagers.
One of you guys is a weeb with me. Who are you?
Just you.
I would be willing to be a weeb, but I'm not
I did
good
watch
with
the
TV
anime
shows.
for a little bit, but I really couldn't get into it.
I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
get
not
into
good with-
anime.
I'm
I
not good
can't
with
get
TV
into it.
shows in general.
I'm consistent with one, and it's only because it's on Hulu, and I have Hulu for free.
I think the only one I've ever
Sprint.
been consistent with was Avatar, and even now, going back and trying to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, I can't. I did one
It's-
straight run through, and then I'm done.
I
That's a
can't
show
watch
that I
Avatar,
suggest.
man. I can't
never
watch it
watched
anymore,
Avatar.
man. I can't watch it anymore. I watched it, I watched the whole series one time, and then
Yeah, once you watch the whole thing one time, then you're
it's
done.
just done.
You
It's
can't-
just done.
It's
It's
good,
just
but
done.
you can't
It's-
go back and watch more.
Yeah, because you're like, oh,
It's
I already know
really
what you're gonna say.
slow.
2
Yeah,
plus 2
it's-
equals 7.
Yeah, it gets really slow the second time watching.
9 plus 10 equals 21.
So,
Get out.
Anthony, but before we go too off track, what were you gonna talk about?
Oh, I didn't think I was gonna go first, but
No, you're good.
I've been watching plenty of shows actually. But
Mhm.
as I said earlier, half of the season 2s that I want were meant to come out early 2020, but due to this dumb virus, I can't watch them and waste my life. According to you guys, you guys might think that I'm wasting my life.
No. I mean,
But
it's what you
no,
enjoy.
no. Let me talk.
I wouldn't say wasting,
Let 'em
But
talk.
just not utilizing correctly.
I've been watching. Oh my gosh.
sorry.
I've been watching plenty of shows. There's this one show that a friend of mine that might be a guest on this channel, his name is Alex.
Oh, I guessed that in my head.
Shut up, Brian.
Alex is like the only person.
Yeah, it
And
looks like he's the only person you ever talked to.
he recommended a
Hunter
show
doesn't
called
exist.
Nichijou. So I watched it and I love it.
What's it about?
It's a
Nichijou.
slice of life anime where I don't know if you guys know what that means. Just look it
No.
up if you want. I don't want to.
Sound-
Okay.
a slice of bread anime. Got it.
Yeah. You know, it's good. Just look up slice of life. It's good.
Is it like wholesome?
Slice of
Yeah,
life.
definitely.
Definitely wholesome. Got it.
100. Can't
So
forget the
100.
100 guys.
So 100% not going on my watch list. Got it.
That's so mean.
Give me my Reddit gold now.
My Reddit gold.
Other people's-
I'm playing Anthony.
Oh, okay,
I
get it,
just
I get it. I looked at
I
it.
just
So,
want to be the playful.
for those viewers at home, I'll read the definition. The slice of life category of story is a story that portrays a cutout sequence of events in a character's life. It may or may not contain any plot progress and further character development, and often has no exposition, conflict, or denouement with open ending. So you take that how you want it.
Yeah, you just do stuff, and it
Yeah,
has
just
no
go.
effect on the story at all, and it's funny. So yeah, like one time, the main girl, I forget her name, she likes this boy. She literally pulls out a minigun and starts shooting him. So
What?
yeah.
What?
Oh
What's her name again?
God.
Yuko? I think Yuko.
Okay, where can I find this anime?
Jesus Christ.
Look it up.
If you can, is it possible for me to find it on what you call Hulu?
I
you watch it
actually
on
don't know.
Crunchyroll?
Is it on Hulu? I don't watch anime on Hulu. I pirate them. Just saying.
Oh, you pirate. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Have you ever gotten? Or are you like the person that ever did Death Note? Because I know Death Notes were popular.
What? I did not hear
What?
you whatsoever.
Do
He said Death
Note.
Note.
Yeah, Death
Yeah.
Note.
Oh, Death Note?
Did you ever
You
like
know,
Death Note?
I've
cousin
heard a
likes Death
lot
Note.
about it, but the thing is, I never thought that I would enjoy it, so I never watched it.
My
The
cousin's
thing-
really weird.
the-
Don't know until you
There's
try
two.
it.
I can think of two animes that you either like this one, or you like the other one. There's no liking both of them.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna say Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, aren't you?
I was gonna say a different one, but I guess I can say that one.
Oh.
I was gonna say, what's it called?
I feel like Naruto's like a
I was
nine.
gonna say, no, I was gonna say, shoot, face. What was
The
I
thing
gonna
about
say?
those two shows are like those are like '90s kids shows. Those are like if you grew up in the '90s, like no, if you were born in the '90s and you like grew up through early 2000s, that's like the shows you watched.
I was gonna say Death Note and Sword Art Online, but
I've heard
Never
okay
heard.
things about Sword Art Online.
a lot of people watch it.
I wanted to
or-
watch. I kind of wanted to try watching Attack on Titan, but I never really. I don't think I had
So
access
weird.
to.
I
it.
never understood the gist of attacking giant naked monsters.
Are they naked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they are. I never enjoyed that show either.
They don't have private parts though, so don't worry.
Yeah, they're just
Oh,
they're
just,
like they're like
smooth.
Barbies.
They're just
like
torsos, not
Barbies.
genitalia.
They're like Barbies.
Epic.
except a lot more creepy and disgusting.
Oh, what? Okay. Well, moving away from that. Ryan, what kind of shows do you find yourself watching this
See,
time?
I don't particularly watch a lot of shows because I most of the time just if there's time to watch shows, I could probably just play video games. But
That's-
if I
that
have
makes
to
sense.
recommend a show, because I loved this show. It didn't go for another season. I think it's only got like 2 seasons. I actually have 2 shows. So it's called Last Man on Earth. It's
That's
on
a good
Hulu.
one. That's a good one.
I
Doesn't
love
it
that
have
show. I
Zach
love that
Galifianakis?
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't.
I think it
I
does.
don't know that.
I-
So.
That I watched like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
such a
show's
good show.
funny.
I adore it.
That is funny.
but they didn't make another one. And then
I
I
think it's on
also,
Hulu now. Isn't it on
it is
Hulu?
on
It
Hulu.
is.
It's on Hulu. It's always
been
on
on
Hulu.
Hulu. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
because it's a TBS show or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Hulu gets all of that stuff, like CBS and stuff like that.
Yeah.
TLC.
What was the other show, Ryan?
And then another popular one, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
love
I was
Brooklyn
gonna say Brooklyn. That's what I was gonna say because
And I got
there's no. It's not about anything in particular. It's just funny.
yeah.
It is funny. I could like every once in a while.
Basically,
I'll
Slice
Light,
of
binge
life
drier
watch it.
humor, kind of like
It's
like
just
The
there.
Office or something. You know.
It's just Brooklyn Nine Nine
yeah,
is just
it's fair.
there. It's like something you can watch when you're bored, and then like Brooklyn Nine Nine. Here's the thing, you get
It's
really
kinda like how
attached to
Me and
it.
My
You get
Family- It's kind of like
it's weird.
a show that's like you watch it while you're eating dinner. That's what you do.
Not
If you're
me.
not, like, in
Brooklyn
that-
Nine. Yeah, Brooklyn Nine Nine for me is. As soon as I like feel the mood to watch it, I watch it for like 5 days consecutively, and then like I just give up on it for like a month, and then I start watching it. that's how I feel about every show.
But if
I
you haven't
watch,
seen either of those, highly
Yeah,
recommend both.
those are good picks. Those are good picks, definitely.
yeah.
Um, Dylan, what about you? What kind of thing? What kind of television do you find yourself tuning into on the occasion? On the occasion.
On the occasion. Okay, let me go to my Hulu watch list.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
serious.
press on my stuff. So Brooklyn Nine-Nine, of course, yes.
That's on Hulu.
Yes.
Oh,
It's literally
You
NBC.
literally don't
Oh.
listen to half the
And-
stuff we say.
Oh my gosh, Hunter.
Well, I didn't. Well,
Oh,
okay, listen.
Open
listen.
your ears.
I had
and
to
then
walk
you'll
across the
understand.
room to go handle something so that the podcast doesn't get stopped. Okay,
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
so I can hear.
You
a
are
bit
forgiven
of it.
this one time.
Okay. So yeah. So one show for sure, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Another one, if you're like into comedy, Key and Peele. That stuff smacks.
Ian Peele's The Shorts, yeah.
Yeah, it smacks. It smacks. If you're privileged enough to have what you call Disney Plus,
Dino,
Ooh.
you left your jacket.
Wait, what?
My Disney.
That's so. Key and Peele.
Anthony, I didn't hear anything you just said there. I think you said death metal jacket though.
No, I said, Tina, you forgot your jacket.
Oh, okay. Okay, but a show I recommend on Disney Plus or show in general, it's older. It's an older
Are you
kid
laughing?
show. I feel like I'm just talking and no one's listening.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know, I'm-
listening.
I know, I'm
Older
lis-
kid show, Disney
I'm listening, but I'm hearing like muffling from Ryan's mic. I think he's laughing at me.
I'm laughing
Okay,
at the fact that you
and-
said something and
and-
then he totally ignored you.
Okay. Okay, just keep going.
You just keep going.
Can I talk now? Do I have the floor?
Yeah, yeah.
I have the stage now?
Did you guys
Okay,
hear
thank
about
you.
that? I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Okay, Ryan, stop it. Okay, so what I was gonna say
So
is,
personally, I
another
really
older
liked that one show that was. Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were gonna keep going.
Thanks,
can-
Hunter.
No, you keep going.
No, I insist. I'm playing.
Oh.
I'm playing. Let me go. No, let me go. Let me go. Okay, so a show I recommend. It's older, definitely older. It's
Can you not let him talk? Let him talk.
Okay, for real. For real this time, for real.
Back away
Don't
from your
disturb him.
mic.
Don't disturb him.
You stop.
I didn't do anything, that was you.
What? No, I did what?
Stop blaming us.
Okay, shut up. Just go.
an older show that was on Disney that I recommend is Kicking It, and that's only because that show was smack. It was good.
Is that like one of those shows that was on like Disney
Disney-
XD?
Yes, it
Isn't
was.
that? Oh, is that skateboard one?
No,
No,
kicking
that's-
it? No, it's the karate
No,
one.
Oh.
Kicking
Kick
it's the karate.
Butowski.
Oh, the karate one.
Yeah,
That's
kick
also
That,
Butowski.
you were thinking of Kick Matowski, yeah.
No,
Kick
no,
Butowski
no.
smacks stuff.
Kick Butowski was sick.
Kick Butowski.
Kick Butowski. Kick. Yeah, I remember the whole intro. It was the best.
Gunter, shut up.
Gunter.
Yeah,
Didn't that show like glorify the dude's butt?
Yeah.
Yes. He was thick. he was
He was
thick
mad
with-
thick, dude.
He was thick with
Kick
7.5
Butowski,
C's and 3 K's.
Kick Butowski, mad thick dude.
Why
Okay.
specifically? I'm not gonna talk about why I said 3 K's, but
Oh, okay.
no. He was thick with 15 C's and 3 K's.
Okay.
Yeah. That man had a
Uh,
bubble butt.
Okay, let's move on from that. So personally, like Ryan, I'm not really a big show guy. If I could watch a show, I usually just go
Me
play a
too.
video game. I like to watch a lot of movies with my dad or just
You
like
watch
by
a
myself.
ton of movies.
Yeah,
I
I'm
watch
a-
way
I'm a-
more movies than I probably should.
1917.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
watch
just
a lot of
watched.
movies.
I just bought 1917 and watched it with my dad again.
I
Second
still
time.
haven't seen that movie.
Second
Was
time.
1917
and
good?
it's a time.
Was it any
It's
good?
amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
If you
Is it
haven't watched
good?
it, you should watch
Is
it.
it have you watched Hacksaw Ridge?
Hacksaw Ridge? I want to. I've not watched it yet.
Okay. I was gonna tell
I've
you.
heard a lot of
like,
good things about that though.
It's really good. What's another war show you probably or movie that you probably
Midway.
Midway.
I
Have you
watched
seen Midway?
I did go
Okay,
see Midway.
how would
Midway
you-
was good.
How would you rate 1917 like with Midway? Like pretty
Like-
equal or
Oh,
Which one's
well,
better?
the thing about 1917 is 1917, it was a war movie that wasn't really a war movie.
a war movie? Yeah, it was more about a guy delivering
was-
a message.
Yeah, but like it was like the extreme hardships. It represented so much, and it showed you so much. It was perfect. It was a good because it wasn't like too much war. It had a good amount of that type of combat feel, but it wasn't like over. It wasn't like battle after battle after battle.
I know,
It wasn't
yeah.
like battle
It wasn't like-
return. Get ready for battle. Battle return. The
Yeah,
main focus
it
wasn't
wasn't
the
like
battle.
Midway. It was not.
It
'Cause
was not
Midway
like
was-
Midway.
Midway was constant battle, and then every once in a while you'd see their wolves.
Yeah, but Midway was good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Midway.
I
But
enjoy
I
war
wouldn't
movies
really
like that.
compare them.
Just,
I do,
Just
but a lot of the
but-
time they get very stale after a while.
yeah, like
'Cause it kinda
Saving
like-
like Saving Private Ryan. That one got.
That's a classic. Love
It- It's like it's still good. Of course, it's a classic for you, Ryan.
What's that
Funny.
supposed to
Dumb
be?
joke.
Really?
Comedy.
What's that supposed to mean, Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
I was referring it to him because they have the same name.
Yeah, but that's his last name. Ryan's my first name.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Mm,
Yeah,
We got you there. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do?
Gotta cry.
I might just have to get the final kill because I maxed out the score on this game. Yeah, I maxed out the score. Everyone on my team has maxed out the score except for one, and he's went 2 and 37. And I've been playing
Okay.
this for almost an hour.
So okay. Anyway,
I'm 187
If you
for
haven't watched that,
100.
it's out now, so you should probably buy it and watch it because it's good. Or beg your parents to buy it and watch it because I bet they will enjoy it.
I'm
A kids movie I definitely recommend that came out not too long ago is Spies in Disguise. That movie is hilarious.
I
and
didn't
you
get
will
to
love
watch that, but I want to watch it.
It's
I
it's
just
hilarious.
like Pigeon.
It's hilarious. If
Pigeon.
any animated movie with Will Smith in it is always funny. Will Smith is either in serious movies or comedy movies, and in this
He can
case,
play
he's
a lot of roles. Really
it's
well.
because Will Smith is basically the black version of Jack Black.
You're not
Okay.
wrong, actually.
I know
mean-
I'm not wrong because Jack Black's perfect for anything. He can even be like
I know
John
I'm not
Travolta
wrong.
and play a girl version of himself.
Okay.
If you guys have watched Hairspray,
Wait a
So, okay. Apart from that, if I was going to recommend a TV show specifically, if you haven't already, I don't know how, but if you haven't already, watch The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot
I
about
was
that
gonna
one.
say
I
that,
could
but like
brag on
that's,
that
that's
show.
just a given.
Oh, dude.
That's just
That
a
is a
given
given.
though. Like I was gonna say,
Again,
I was
I
gonna
really,
say it,
I
but
can't
like
wait for next season. I just.
me
I'm hyped.
too.
I'm hyped.
People, what's their face? Chris Conley. He's a receiver for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's already watching season 3 because he has money and he can pay people.
What? Did it hack? He's hacking.
He's
hacking in real life.
he knows so much about Star Wars. Oh my god. Chris Conley also went to Georgia. If you did not know that, Hunter.
I did not know that because I wasn't alive like many years ago.
Chris Conley is like 25.
So that means he probably went to school like 7
Like
years
million
ago.
years
He
ago.
got drafted in 2016.
Yeah,
He
I
has
did
the high-
not. That was 4 years
Uh,
ago. That means I was like 10 or 11. Like
Well, all I
11.
gotta say is Chris Conley has the highest vertical jump in the combine with 46 inches or 47. I don't remember.
That's what we do. That's what we do down south, baby. We turn people into good players.
But then
Shut
again,
up,
he's
Hunter.
also
The
he's
state is
not
Iowa
bad.
known for its football players.
He's really not a bad player. He's cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's also really fast.
How does this relate to the Mandalorian though? Like,
Because
he likes
he-
Star
'cause he-
Wars.
Yeah, like what he said. He likes Star Wars.
He likes
Sports.
Star Wars.
All I gotta say is this is most likely your longest podcast, Hunter.
I think this is maybe.
We've went on for basically an hour and a half.
You guys want to speed this up?
We can finish it up. So okay, Mandalorian. If you really are into shows and you want to binge one, the Expanse
Mandalorian's
is on
not particularly
Amazon
the best
Prime.
for binging because it ends pretty quickly.
Yeah, Mandalorian is. You could binge it, but like I liked that it came out each week. I liked that.
Yeah, I did
So
like
I'd
that.
watch
Like
that.
I would watch it weekly. I would watch it
would
weekly.
I'd watch it like the day it came out every week and be like, oh, this is
Yeah,
sick.
that's what I would do. Like I would watch it the
When I
day it
started
came
watching
out.
it, they were like all out except for like 10.
During Christmas, I enjoyed it during Christmas because it went from 7 days to 6 days to 5 days to 4 days. Like I enjoyed it over the
I really
Christmas.
loved because I was in Georgia with my family when the last one came out, and
The
so
last
I was
one
able
is
to sit
so
down.
good. Oh
I
my
was able
God.
to sit down with like my uncle and my cousin and my brother and my dad and all watch it together, and that was really cool and that was fun. And that was
Yeah,
just- that was
because that
amazing.
last
I really liked like
no spoilers, no spoilers. But the
Okay,
last
yeah,
one
yeah.
is
The
easily
last-
the best one.
The last one
Last
was
one is-
probably very good. Yeah, I don't
The
know. It was
last
a perfect
one is-
season finale.
It was perfect. It left
Good
you
way
off
to
on
end the season.
it left you off on a big cliffhanger that you have to wait a whole year. Like
It
literally.
it made you want to watch more, but at the same time, you were satisfied with what you watched.
Yeah. Like
Um,
sometimes I go back and just
but
watch.
the thing about
my
it is,
favorite episodes.
Like people that didn't watch the Clone Wars, they're kind of confused because they don't
I
understand
haven't-
the
I
significance.
haven't
I haven't watched the
I
Clone
watched
Wars,
it.
and was
I need to
really
start watching it
confused.
again. I need to start watching.
Do you
it
guys
again.
know
Like,
the
I used to watch it.
significance of like the dark blade though, the dark saber? You know how like important
Oh,
that is.
yeah.
Like where that's
All I
been?
know, the only thing I know about the Clone Wars is that that's where the forearm person, like the forearm
Grievous?
person,
Grievous?
yeah, Grievous is in most of the time. Yeah, I'm sorry,
he's in
I
every
forgot.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should watch. If you should watch a recap on YouTube, watch like a Clone Wars recap, then watch the new season because the new season is terrific.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. Even Jacob. Jacob's at my lunch table, and all he does is spoil it, and it makes me not want to watch it. It makes me
All I
not
heard
want to
you
watch
say-
it.
It's
Wait.
good. Though.
Why am I sitting at a table with Jacob? Now that I think about it.
I don't know. Jacob's funny.
Well, Jacob sits at my table, and then you guys sit at your table. If we can merge tables, our tables would most likely merge. I'm being honest, because Anthony would have another mixed fella with him.
So that's terrible. That's so bad.
It's true though, Anthony. You know my man Ryan. Not you, Ryan. The other.
Yeah, I don't think
I know.
Ryan is mixed.
Yeah, we're talking about my other.
Okay.
I'm aware of the other one.
Okay.
Thanks
you are
everybody for stopping by. To welcome back to thanks for
Thank you for joining us for the Pigeon Podcast.
thank you for
It
joining
was
us.
a pretty fun and wild session.
Very,
Very-
very wild. Very wild.
Different, probably.
Okay. Well, whoever watches this, put in the comments how many times I said sports. Okay, that's gonna be your job. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, okay. If you're watching,
Counting-
I know,
counting that-
my
counting that
my cousin will 100%. If he watches the whole thing, he 100% will go back and do it. So, but if you are any other person and you want to beat my cousin to it, make sure that you watch the
That's
entire
the challenge.
video.
Beat Hunter's
Here's the
cousin
challenge.
to-
Beat
It's
my
a challenge.
cousin at
Yeah,
finding.
first person.
You can't. You have to
Yeah,
watch the
first
full
person.
thing.
You
First,
have to watch the
first
whole
person.
Well, they have to watch the whole thing to get to this message.
Yeah, first person. Yeah, first person to do it gets a new Lamborghini.
I cannot promise that. First person
No
to do
one's
it, you
paying
get
for
a
it.
heart in the comments.
You do.
Okay.
You get a heart.
A heart. Yeah, you
I'm
get
not
a
gonna
heart.
fact check.
From me.
Oh wait, no,
From
I
me.
will. Wait, Anthony, do you know how many times he said it?
No.
He said it over 7. He said it over 7 times. That's all.
Okay, well, whoever's watching and wants to do it,
You're
go back.
editing though.
Oh yeah. I'll count it, and whoever's right, I'll like the comment.
Okay. So,
So,
Hunter, if I rewatch
No,
it,
you don't
and
count.
Do it.
You don't count.
You don't get to do it.
You don't even
You
know
don't-
which YouTube.
You don't get to do it.
know
You
which
can't. You
YouTube-
can't buy
I do
yourself
know
a
what your
Lamborghini.
YouTube is.
You can't
I
buy
know what
yourself.
your
a
Which one is
Lamborghini.
it? Which one is it?
I don't. Let me go. Okay, wait. Where is it? Wait, I need to. Okay,
It's-
Ryan, can you do can you ask everybody what their social medias are? Quick.
Yes. All right, guys. So, at the end, we always ask if you guys want to plug your social media. So, what's happening?
Does Reddit count?
Plug what you want, man.
No, I don't have
Go first,
anything
Anthony.
to plug. So
Okay.
Don't you
then.
want to
I'm
plug
good.
your? Don't
Okay.
you have a Twitter? You have a Twitter? Right?
no, yeah, I do, but that thing's dead. Why would you want to be on there?
I have a Twitter. I just don't use it. I'm more of a IG guy.
IG.
All right, well,
Yeah,
link
yeah.
link it.
Okay. Follow me at it's DJB_Smith05.
Okay, cool. Ryan, what about you?
Oh, I've already plugged my. You plug all of our Twitters.
Okay, so then we'll
description.
just
I've already plugged my Instagram, so.
I'll put yours in the description again. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Make sure that you subscribe to I'm That Pigeon.
Subscribe and smash that like button.
Don't click the dislike button. That's all I ask. I don't really care about the like button.
I'll
Don't
make sure
click the
to.
dislike
Don't
button.
click the dislike.
I'll make sure to
Because for
Just
some
your
reason
friends,
on the first
your
episode
family,
somebody did
your pets.
dislike it.
Hunter, that may or may not have been me.
No way. No way.
It definitely was me.
Ban him.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Friends, family,
I'm
and
playing.
pets.
I'm playing.
No, it's just a joke. It was just a
Yeah,
joke.
there's
though.
12 likes and 1 dislike. Okay, you know what, Dylan? You're banned. You're banned.
It wasn't me.
He's gone.
Okay,
Okay, everybody.
fine.
Thanks for stopping by the Pigeon Podcast. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Yeah, everybody.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the episode 3 mega episode of the Pigeon Podcast. I'm Dat Pigeon, your host, otherwise known as Hunter, and today I'm joined by my main co-host, Ryan,
What's up, everybody?
my other co-host, Jacob,
What to do?
another co-host, Dylan,
Howdy.
and a special guest, first time appearance, Henry.
Yo, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problemo. Henry actually was on his knees begging to be on the podcast.
Okay.
He was.
He was, and we let him because we are benevolent and kind.
And we just want people.
Yeah, we need people. So,
I mean,
for this episode, the second part of the 2-part mega episode, we wanted to talk about a little bit more about how quarantine has affected our lives recently, as well as a bunch of random stuff that I also wrote down because a lot's been going on. Can someone
Because,
real quick take it
someone-
away? I've got to go real quick. I've got to go do something real quick. Ryan, do something.
Wow. Look at that. Our host is gone.
All right. You know what, guys? I'll start taking this over. Okay. So
I nominate Ryan as our new main host.
What? No, I had to lock my door.
Bruh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm already the main character.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah. So, I've got a couple topics written down, but I wanted to start off with quarantine, because as of what was it, like 2 weeks ago, we have had no physical academic presence in our lives.
That is true.
Yeah, it's true. This is our third week now of homeschool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, and honestly, it's okay. I mean, I feel like it definitely could be worse, but
A lot of kids are taking it harder than I think the whole situation
I
is.
feel like I feel like some people are struggling, but a lot are not.
I agree.
I don't personally know anybody. My mom is like, all the time she's bringing it up. She's like, "Are you having any trouble? My friend, I don't know, Karen's daughter is getting bad grades." And I'm like, okay.
I mean, my grades have definitely started to go down a little, but like not like
Yeah.
yeah,
not
not
a significant amount.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's
The most I got was like maybe 2-3%, and that was in math.
For me,
So.
it's just been like really comprehension. Like I can do the easy work and just get it done, but me retaining the information of which I'm doing, that's harder because like I'm not really putting effort.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah.
like if you don't
I kind of
put
just
effort
like
in, you don't
do
really
the work,
care.
but I don't
Yeah.
actually pay
You
attention.
do it, but yeah, you don't pay attention. You don't like.
It's
retain
kind of
it.
like, as me, you, and as we have like our history class, he gives us those notes and we do a lot of notes. But then when he does like the actual like lecture, that's when you kind of like begin to retain the information.
Mhm.
You know, especially those
when we connect the
interactive
dots.
activities when the dots are connected, really helps. But now it's just more like
Notes.
Yeah, it's like
the knowledge exists in your brain.
yeah, it's really
Somewhere.
up to you at that point to like in depth have like feel because it's like what am I gonna do today? Am I gonna spend 30 minutes on looking at notes and making sure that I understand them, or go play Call of Duty Modern Warfare?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
Normally, I
yeah.
have a
I'll-
time
I'll-
set just for notes and stuff.
I'll just go through and I'll like review and like because with that stuff it was like we already had those notes written down, so I'd go through, made sure I
Yeah,
had
now
all
we're
those
in a
written
new
down
unit.
already, and I'm like I already got those. I don't need to look at it, and I
Yeah.
Now we're in a new unit. It's like,
yeah, I'm
Kinda
afraid
scared.
to have to start learning stuff. But it is about World War One, so it's a little bit more interesting.
it's an actual,
I feel like.
it's an
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
interesting topic. So that's good.
He also prefaced it with we're not doing the usual test. We're just doing like a one.
Oh wait, we're not.
No, in his little thing, he said we're doing like just like one like essay.
Oh, that's better. I like that more.
Except for that I don't know how to write that essay properly, but okay.
Well, that's
Are you
what this
talking about
unit
the
is
thesis
geared
thing?
towards. And also, in his note, he said that a lot of this will be developing those, as he said, AP skills. So, with like the thesis writing and just writing, general paragraphs. So,
Yeah. Who is like
But then-
fixing a computer?
That was me for like 3 seconds.
It sounds like you're inserting a disc into like a portable DVD player.
I was trying to fix my Xbox, but then I realized my batteries were dead.
Dude,
in
not
your
using
Xbox.
batteries.
My controller batteries,
Oh.
and I was trying to plug them in, but it got stuck, so I
Oh.
just gave up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Sorry. I was confused. It sounded like you were having an operation there.
I really was, and then my brother came downstairs, so I also had to like mute for like a little bit.
You beating him,
Yeah.
You can't let
As
that
he-
be on
like
the
beating him
internet.
up, not like a domestic violence thing, just like a
Yeah.
Okay, Jake,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
elaborate now. They think that it might be domestic violence.
no, like
I
like a beating my
okay,
brother
it's okay.
up, not
No.
like I'm beating my wife type of thing.
Okay.
It's very, very different.
Anyway.
Anyway, guys.
That's okay. That's
I had to
where
clarify.
you mute your
I had to
mic,
clarify.
Jacob.
I had to clarify, okay?
Other than school, how has your guys' lives been affected by the quarantine?
I can
Well, I'll
sleep
tell you
now.
what, I've grinded Modern Warfare so much that half the time I play the game, I want to shoot myself.
Oh, that's just me all the time, bro.
Yeah, I've gotten
Yeah.
a lot more time to focus on specific games, and then I just get really
Destiny
bored.
2.
Destiny.
Pathfinder.
Destiny
I
2.
remember
That's
like
the only
2
thing
weeks
Hunter
ago.
ever
2
plays.
weeks ago, that
Actual?
was the only thing I wanted to play, and now
That's the only thing you ever play.
no, I haven't been on it recently just because I'm like,
Yeah,
what am
you
I gonna
have.
do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna
Did
do?
you not play Trials last week?
Get on and play do some bounties. I didn't do trials this weekend.
Was it horrible?
I think I tried. No, the map was the.
Widow's
I
Coat,
actually
yeah.
did. I got to the 3 wins and I got the gauntlets or whatever. But I didn't get anything past that.
I've just uninstalled Destiny.
Are
So.
you joking?
No, I'm not joking. I do not have Destiny installed anymore.
The Destiny 1 or Destiny 2?
No, Destiny 2. I have the Division 2 now
Dang, man.
instead.
Oh! Play that with me. My brother just bought
Yeah.
the DLC because
I'm
I
down.
gave him $3 and he bought the DLC.
Big
He was
brain.
like,
That's
"Can I
a
get
hard
money
too.
to help?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll pitch in." I gave him like $3.
Hunter gave him $3. Here you go, little Jimmy.
Please hunt us.
But the thing
back
about
up
that
the
is, that's
box.
another game that's just like, why am I doing this? Like, I got on to play the DLC with my brother, and we did like one of the big missions, and like all throughout it, we're just like sweeping, and like it's not hard. You're just killing and blowing stuff up, and it's like, why am I doing this?
Well, no, I just want to have it because A, Kyler just got it and downloaded it, and B, it's kind of just like a game where you can just mess around.
It is
because, like,
fun.
The
and
gameplay isn't that
endgame-
hard.
Playing with friends is so much more fun. If you're
Yeah,
playing by
because
yourself,
I can
it's
kinda
really
just mess around
repetitive
and
and it's
stuff.
just boring. But if you're playing with friends, it gets a lot better. Especially in the Dark Zone. I wish more people would play and go into the Dark Zone so that you and your buddies could just roll through and just like murder a bunch of random people in the Dark Zone. Because that's what you do. You just like you go rogue and you kill like
because
any
you like
random
steal their
dude you
loot,
meet.
right?
Well, Dark Zone was like pretty much you can play passive, but like you get
Like
very
you're
little
supposed to
loot.
steal. Yeah, okay.
But like
supposed
if
to go
you,
and
if
kill
you go
people who are better
rogue
than
and
you.
Yeah,
like
Dark
you start
Zone's the area where you
murdering
can just
people,
get some.
like
just
it's fun.
grab some homies.
I remember in the beta,
Alright.
I went into the beta and I would play. I literally that's the only thing I played in the beta was Dark Zone.
Big brain.
And I think I got like I found like a bunch of random people, and I just played. And I remember I would play like Dark Zone with them every day. It was funny. I played with like a dude and his dad. It was like I don't know. He seemed like an older high school kid. It was him and his dad.
Who is
And
better?
I think his dad was. I don't remember. But it was him and his dad and some random dude who had the deepest voice ever. It was like, yeah, he had such a deep voice. And I remember, I just get on and play with these guys every day, and we'd just be like, okay, another Dark Zone day. We'd go in and we just start messing people up. And that was fun.
And that's on making random friends who are 40-year-old men.
Yeah, making
My
friends
dad,
with
my
their
dad
dads.
loved Division. My dad played that game so much. That was his thing. He had like, you get like I forget what the specialty like gear was like. So you had like the regular like tiers. It was like the uncommon, rare, legendary, and then there was like that one. It was like a teal bluish color, and they gave you like special perks.
Mhm.
And then you just get like sets that, and then you just like destroy fools in like the Dark Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man, Dark Zone was so fun. And then people stopped playing the game, and then it got boring because you go into the Dark Zone, you wouldn't find anyone. Same thing with the survival game mode, because in Division 1, did anyone play this?
Survival game mode was so fun.
Did you play it,
Oh
Ryan?
my gosh, I loved it. Yeah,
That was like the OG PBR. Like the OG
it was so
Battle
it
Royale.
was hard. It was hard as all get out though.
Well,
I rarely won.
until well, yeah, because at the end, if you were playing by yourself, like the dudes at the end that you had to kill were like really hard.
Yeah, because once you had gotten into the Dark Zone after you like crafted your mask and stuff, it was like just you would get smoked by like every NPC.
Yeah. And I mean, what I found was most efficient was to go in with just one person, because then you didn't have to like ration all the gear that you found. So like he could grab whatever he wanted, and you could grab whatever you wanted, and you would both be fine. But you could still like be an efficient team to defend off enemies. And like 2 or 3 people would work. 4, it's like you gotta you really have to ration. Like if you don't have medicine and someone's up like, I'm dying, I need medicine, you have to give them the medicine, and they're like, well, no, I'm dying.
I mean, you don't have to.
You don't have. You're right. You can just let them die.
Just like in the real world.
And I remembered. I go looking for like e-girls in like survival
Okay,
PvE.
Hunter.
No. I'm not even joking, because there was no one playing the PvP
Yeah, I know, that's
game
the
mode.
problem.
But if you went into PvE, like you could find like a bunch of girls just like walking around, and I just go around and just make them mad. Like I just mess with them. I just follow them around, and they'd be like,
Hunter
"Leave
was
me
being
alone!"
Yeah.
And I just follow them.
Sounds like something Hunter would do.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would just follow them and be like, no. I think I would pull up, kill a dude, steal their loot, and be like, I just saved your life. You deserve to repay me. And she's like, leave me alone. And I'm like, you want to be a part of my team? And they're like, I already have a team. You have to be a part of my team. I just saved your life. And that was fun. And then people stopped playing, and then it wasn't. So, yeah. I love those looter shooter type of games because they have so much potential.
I'm down to play with Fiona after this.
Yeah, that would be epic. Other than that, are you guys missing like seeing human faces other than your family?
I mean, a little bit. I am kind of go crazy. Having been stuck up with my brothers for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I have.
It's kind of horrible.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
But I don't have to wake up at like 5:30, so I mean, I think that trade-off is worth it.
You're right.
I think being able to sleep is by far.
That's probably the best
better.
benefit of this entire thing.
I can just sleep till like 9. It's amazing.
It's great.
Yeah, I finished my work today and I just went back to bed till like 1.
9.
My mom wakes me up.
How long do you stay up, Dylan?
I usually stay up till like 3.
Aren't you like...
Pretty much, yeah.
But like half the time you're on the phone with some girl.
That's not true.
What's her name? What's her name?
I don't.
What do you
talk
do?
What's her
to
name?
anyone. I'm not talking.
What's her
to
name?
anyone. Not talking to anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, her name is Jacoby Baroness.
Yeah. I'm not.
Jacoby? Isn't that like the character from Bright, that movie about like orcs and stuff on Netflix?
Right.
I love that movie. Have you guys seen that?
Like,
Bright?
Weird.
How do you go from the show to a movie?
Dude, that's so good. Dude, that movie is amazing. If you haven't already watched it,
I have not watched it, nor am I
go
going
later.
to.
Movie recommendations, because I have so many that I just watched.
Dude, Sonic, bro.
No.
No.
Shut up.
Yes,
Shut up.
Sonic was actually pretty good.
It was not good. It was not a good movie. It was entertaining,
so
but it was funny, but it wasn't good.
It was good to watch with friends. Cause
Yes, I would not watch that alone. Be like, I'm just gonna watch Sonic for fun. No, you have to have other people and like make fun of it.
I'm gonna watch Frozen 2 because I want to see how stupid it is and like how bad it is.
Oh, dude,
my
mom made me watch that with
Frozen
everybody.
2 was actually pretty good.
I went to go to the theaters.
It wasn't as bad as you might expect.
I went to the theaters with a girl to watch that movie.
Your mom doesn't count.
Shut up! It wasn't my mom.
It was with his one person that moved.
We don't name names because we are confidential on the podcast.
Yeah, that's why I said one person.
Maria.
We'll call her Mary Jane. Mary Jane. We got
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, so
that's crazy, dude.
I took Mary Jane. This is probably one of the most intimate experiences I've ever had in period. Especially for like a movie theater.
Hunter's out here naming his
like,
whole life story.
What happened was, there was a lot going on. She got sick towards the weekend.
Oh.
And so I was like, we're not going to be able to go. We were supposed to go on a Friday. We had to postpone it to like a Sunday, I think.
Dang, bro.
And I was like, I'm not going to be able to see her this weekend. And I was like crying on the brink of tears. And then she's like, do you want to go see Frozen 2 today? And I'm like, yes. And so I got my mom to book the seats. We got like the nice, like the ones like you go in, you lean.
Grand theater.
The grand theater?
Yeah, the big
grand screen.
Well, they have to
grand
actually
screen.
buy a seat.
Fun fact, after all these years I've been here, basically my whole life, so 10 years,
I've only been in there once.
I've been to the grand screen a grand total of 0 times.
I've been there once, and that was for a Star Wars movie, and it was amazing.
I feel like almost every time I go.
Yeah, every time I go is the grand screen.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I go,
you guys are lucky.
My
family,
parents, which is 6 people. So
yeah, I have a 6 people family, so I'm always in the cheap ones.
It's so much more nice.
Getting
but
I don't. Is like,
there's certain epic movies. My dad is like, we're definitely gonna get grand screen.
6 tickets for the grand screen is
Avengers
Endgame.
Endgame, 100%.
My dad was like, we're watching that on the grand screen.
We have to watch this on the grand. I think same with 1917. My dad's like, we're going grand screen.
What is 1917?
It's a war movie.
I've already talked about this.
Okay.
He talked about it in a previous.
Okay.
Yeah, he talked about it in our previous one.
Was it part 1?
Yes.
I think was it the last one, like part 1 of the episode 3?
I think it was
Was it? I think I've talked about it a number of times.
I thought it was podcast 1 because one of the questions you asked was what is your favorite movie? And then
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You also talked. Yeah, but you also talked about it part 1 of this podcast.
What?
He talked about it part 1.
Guys.
So anyway, moving away from Hunter's rants.
Yeah.
So How else have you guys been finding your way to, use up your free time? Like, I can't imagine playing video games just straight hasn't gotten a little bored. So
Sleeping.
anybody sleeping? Yeah, I feel like
Literally,
I
yeah,
do
pretty much
something
sleeping.
That's a
called
big one, I think.
I do
Um,
something called lifting.
I think we all know what lifting is.
Must be
Yeah.
nice to actually have weights at your house.
Honestly,
Honestly, I've resorted to just doing like push-ups and sit-ups and stuff
Sorry,
because I
guys,
don't have
I'm
like
back.
any weights,
What are you talking about?
so that sucks.
We're talking
how else
about
are we-
free
things
time.
to fill up
Doing.
free time besides, just like
video games.
Yeah,
and stuff?
endlessly playing video games and sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
usually just sleep,
Yeah,
play
Dylan,
catch with
you
my
have
brothers.
You've been like, don't you have like a gym in your basement?
Yeah, I do. I have an
Mhm.
elliptical and inversion table, a squat rack / bench rack I
Oh,
can
see,
row.
yeah. I just
wish
have
I
like
had
an
that stuff.
elliptical.
I have
That would
quad
be-
lifts, and then I have a mat room right next to it for like wrestling and stuff. So I come in here for agilities and stuff.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
You got the whole shebang.
He literally
Yeah,
has a whole
and
gym.
I went outside because today I started kind of trying to get back into a routine. I went outside, did some jumping jacks because I didn't want to run because like health. I didn't want to do because I was going to do like a little bit like a 10-minute jog to get ready for an arm workout. Like do like a 10-minute jog, get my body blood pumping.
Okay.
And I didn't want to do that because I'm afraid that someone's gonna the MPs are gonna drive by and be like, "You should be at home. You shouldn't be out walking, running around." I don't know.
I
also
think you
don't
should be
like
more
going
about
outside.
worried about like the Facebook moms, because my mom was
You're
telling
right.
me.
Yeah.
So
someone
my
walking
sister
outside.
My sister went on a bike ride with her friends, and then all the Fort Leonard Wood Facebook moms were like, "There's kids riding around on their bicycles during this time, and they're acting like it's a weekend, even though it's a school day." And my mom was like, "I don't know why you're complaining about this. I mean, that's all they can do."
I mean, all I gotta
Yeah.
say is I live out in the county, and everyone on my street, we always meet up on Saturday nights and play manhunt. Always.
But what happens if when you guys have the coronavirus?
Yeah, someone's gonna
bro?
get it. Someone's gonna be like,
We still play
"Okay,
it.
guys,
We
we're
still
gonna
play
go. We're gonna go grab some pills from Rolla." And then they come back and they've got everyone dies.
Okay, but I never get caught in manhunt. I'm the best at it.
Okay.
I like how that's
No,
the
no, no,
main
no.
point you want to push.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm
because
actually
You
really
guys
good.
never
Like, I
get
don't care about the
like
coronavirus.
meet
It's
up
good.
and you have like a huddle beforehand and like, "Okay, guys."
Turns
3, 2,
out
1.
he just like, all right, 3, 2, 1, and then Dylan runs and just go back to his house. It takes like just
No,
Goes
no,
into
no,
the
no,
room and hides.
no,
This
no, no.
couch for fucking call.
What I do is I get on top of a roof because I'm the only
What?
one that can.
On your roof or someone else's roof?
Someone else's.
What? I don't
Hold
think that's
on.
like legal.
I don't think that's legal at all.
It is
I
because
don't
what
think
we
so.
usually do is no. Because what we usually do is it's people on the street, right? And on that Saturday, we play that Saturday night, and then after we're done, we usually spend the night. Keyword is usually, so the people don't really care.
So
I don't care that
whenever you're having a sleepover,
teenagers
you can
clambering on their
you can
house.
just sleep on the top of their house. Poggers.
No, what I
That's
do
kinda
is
cringe.
I usually don't spend the night with them, but everyone else does. What I do is I get on
Dang,
top of the
Dylan's a
roof.
cool kid.
I watch everyone just run around looking for me, and then they call me, and I'm like, "Look up."
So
And
have
they're
they
like,
not learned?
"Again?"
Have they not
And they're like,
learned
yeah.
to look?
Is your neighborhood just full of
He picks a different house every time.
So they should something to look up at the
But
top.
like, don't you think it, like they would sort of like develop the habit of just like looking up top for Dylan?
Yeah, at some point, it's like, okay, guys, Dylan's in the house now.
Last week I heard them in the huddle because we do a little huddle, like you said. Yeah,
Yeah.
a nice 3 to 5 minute huddle talking about where the boundaries are and stuff. And we incorporated the woods this time, and I was like, and then I was like, okay, I'll be at this first round. That was it. I found them all under 10 minutes because I'm a god.
I do not think you're God, but okay.
I can see like Dylan like focused, like sprinting through the forest.
Yeah, just
like pointing off to his left, and, like, "Gotcha!" and like doesn't even look. He just has like the senses, and they're like, "Oh no, how'd you find me?"
Little do we know, Dylan's working for the government. That's all the birds that found him.
Dude,
Oh.
you have the birds on your side? That's cheating, bro. You can't
Hey.
do that.
Come on, man.
Don't talk about Roger that way.
Roger, dude, he's a literal drone. He doesn't have feelings, bro.
He's a literal robot.
Literally a robot.
Yeah.
That's a bourgeois
And then
joke.
after I found them all, I heard them scheming like, all right, we're all going to get
Scheming.
found and look on the roofs immediately. Like I was in the woods just chilling on the top of a tree and I saw one
Just
of them.
chilling.
No, like I saw them literally
Casually.
I saw one of them like literally climb on top of each other's backs and trying to get up on top of a roof.
That is, wow.
That doesn't sound very safe.
Yeah, I don't think that's very
Human
for
ladder!
coronavirus. I don't think that's social distancing, bro.
I don't
Doesn't
think that's
stop
proper
this.
social distancing. Like a bunch of like 10-year-old dudes like, groping each other's backs.
Come on, bro. We need to make a ladder.
We gotta get up to the top of the house, man. Bro, what if Dylan's up there?
I mean, it's okay though because I'm not like
You know what?
we live on a hill, so when I get on top
Holy
of the
balls.
roof, it's only about maybe a 15-foot drop. So if one time it was like my second time ever doing it,
He's
like
just
getting on
broke
top
his
of the
leg.
roof.
How do you?
No,
How
it
do you
was
get
one
up
time.
there?
How do you?
Hold up. If it's a 15-foot drop, how do you climb? Do you climb up their drain pipes? Like, I don't think that.
Dude, he pulls a ratatouille.
All of us have decks. All of us have decks with railings, and
So
I'm the
you
only.
climb-
I'm the only ballsy one to actually get on top of the railing and then just get on the roof.
So you go
So
from like,
one time,
the
yeah.
railing to the roof. I do not
I'm
think.
still so confused, but okay.
It's. Just imagine a big deck, big porch,
Hold, I'll find an image of what,
Railings.
of what I'm talking about.
and then roof right there. I have to do a muscle up to get on top of mine.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that you went into detail about that.
yeah.
Now we know
my
how
roof is
to-
my roof is the hardest to get on. But
Get on
yeah,
top
all
of
of them
random
are,
people's
yeah.
roofs. Not even
There's
break
only-
in.
that's
Just
a
get
practical
on the
skill.
roofs.
There's only one roof in our neighborhood I cannot get on top of, and that's because it's super old and yeah, I don't trust it.
Okay, Hunter. Check the disc. Okay. So you see like the little the actual railing. You climb on top of that and you just pull yourself up to the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was my second time ever doing
So
it.
actually,
and
like a
it
lot
was-
of strength involved because you have to literally pull yourself up there.
Yeah, but my second time ever doing it, his name was I forgot what his name is. Let's just call him Dustin.
Dustin.
It was like 2 years ago when we started it. He was in our neighborhood before he moved. Cool.
L.
He played with us one time, and I got on top of the roof, and he saw me get on top of it, and he was it. He got on top there, and I was like, well, good
You
thing
guys
it's
had a-
only a
had a little
15-foot
fight?
drop, so I fully just jumped off the roof and bolted.
Did you roll or did you on the ankles? Like
Was it just all into the ankles and knees?
No, I learned it as a proper stunt person. Like, you land on your feet and roll. And
yeah,
with
you
it.
roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Is
want
that-
to. Now I just want to watch a video of Dylan jumping off a roof and rolling.
Because
Not happening anytime
And he
soon. My
screams,
knees getting
"Spider-Man!"
it's like it's like about the compression of your joints, like spreading it over a long period of time. It's actually pretty interesting. Same thing with if you what is it what is it called?
It's the same
People
thing as
jump out of
breaking
planes with
water.
parachutes. You have to roll. You have to land a certain way and then roll, or else your ankles will just snap.
Well, also on a parachute, you can just try to outrun it. That's what some people try to do, and
Yeah,
they
but
face plant.
you should roll. Just
You
because it's
should.
easier to do, and
Your
you're
dad
not
would be
looking
really
like
good
an
at it.
idiot. Okay.
Drop it
Going away
high
from that
places
unfunny joke.
scares me. Okay. So I wanted to talk about. I think I've told some people, mostly Ryan, I think, about my
Okay.
Netflix ventures. I tweeted it.
Oh,
out,
no.
Actually. Let me pull up the tweet real quick. I'll tell you guys what I said.
I'm ready
Tiger
to hear.
King.
Stop.
that
I
is-
have not watched it, and I do not want to. It just does
What?
not seem funny.
Dude, it
does not
it's
seem
hilarious.
interesting.
It's
so
hilarious.
good.
It just doesn't seem that.
If you
good.
watch
It's
Terrorizer, Terrorizer and Nogla only make jokes about it now.
Well, I don't want you to.
So-
Honestly, the
That's
Tiger
good.
King memes are amazing. Every one of them.
Dude,
I have not
Tiger
seen a
King-
single Tiger King meme.
Jacob,
They're so
All you have to do
Tiger
is
King.
watch the
Jacob,
first
watch
4
it.
episodes.
Please.
All you
I
gotta
don't
do is watch
want
the 4.
to.
If you watch
Jake-
the first 4 episodes,
I
that's
get
all the
that's
context
like
you need.
I don't want
That's all
to.
the context you need.
Dude,
But I don't
Jacob,
want to go out of my way.
There is
so
nothing.
much.
It never gets stale.
4
It
hours.
never gets stale because every
Yeah,
time
but I
like a
just don't
topic is
wanna
done, they
watch
bring up
some
something else that's like
random
even
redneck
crazier.
with tigers. Who decided
Dude,
this was a good idea?
who doesn't want to watch
Gay-
a documentary
gay
about
redneck.
a gay redneck
Me.
that runs for
Me,
president?
I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. That sounds like too much like
What?
you, Hunter. I don't want to watch that, bro.
Okay, okay.
It's really good
Okay,
though.
let me pull up the tweet that I put out.
Like the memes
Yes,
alone are
please
worth
pull
it.
up your tweet.
Okay,
I haven't seen any of these. I don't know where you guys are getting these from.
I said, just had a little Netflix venture, and I watched The Social Network as well as Train to
Social
Busan.
Network?
2 terrific movies that were such a delight
That
to
sounds
watch.
boring.
If you haven't
not
already,
gonna
go
lie.
watch those 2 films as well as Steve Jobs, which is also on Netflix. You won't regret
I don't
it.
want to watch either of those things.
All I have to say is Henry hasn't talked in forever.
He has not talked
That's because
a lot.
he's scared. of being
I literally
wrong.
just said that the Tiger
talking
King is
about
really
the
good.
Oh,
Like,
is
the
this a
memes are-
double battle? No.
They're really
bro.
the episodes are really good though.
So,
the
This
memes
is
are
not
really good.
good.
okay, Tiger King, I watched it with my family. Amazing. Every time that something happened, I look at my dad, and we both, like, had our mouths open. We're like, oh my god. It was fun.
Just no. I can imagine that fully drooling like he would at a girl and just like looks at
Bruh.
his dad.
Hunter
like,
does that to anyone that
Oh.
he sees.
No, just women.
Yeah, just women and his dad.
Women and my dad. That's the only thing. Yeah. That's the
okay.
only people I make that
Okay.
face to. But so you should watch that. You should also watch The Social Network. It is.
I don't
it's-
want to watch
it's
either
a
of this.
movie
I'm not
about.
gonna lie.
It's a movie about Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark
All I'm
Zuckerberg.
gonna
I thought
say-
you said it was about Steve
yeah.
Jobs.
No, that's a different film called.
That's
Steve
that's
Jobs.
a different
okay.
one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that they both have amazing
like-
actors. And they
Is it
explain
like
the
a
story.
biography? Is it like a documentary?
It's
'Cause
not a
that's-
documentary. It's like you haven't seen Steve. Have you ever seen The Founder?
Nope.
Like the McDonald's movie? God.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That
one's-
is a good movie.
I
I
didn't
love
like that
those
one.
types
I didn't
of
like
movies.
that one. I didn't like that one.
Those sound boring.
I
Honestly,
love-
I don't
That
want to
was
watch
the
some
only-
documentary.
It's not a
That was the-
documentary. It's
It is, though.
It's a
No, it wasn't.
biographical
No, it wasn't.
narrative.
Yeah, it's a literally autobiography. I don't watch that
It's
either.
not
The
an
Founder
I wanna
was
watch
the
some
only movie in
action-packed,
2018.
It is action packed.
No,
Like-
it is not.
Yes, it
they're
is.
making McDonald's. How is that?
Okay,
action?
it's not exactly
It's not
like
just
I don't
about
watch
big
McDonald's.
action
Fast
packed,
and
but it's pretty
Furious.
It
Over
is.
the
It's
top.
not just about
Person-
McDonald's.
I want to watch some
It
over the top.
entertains me. And I feel like it
what's
would
his name?
entertain you if you try.
I don't think it will.
Jacob, the only thing you want to watch are like 2 dudes shooting at each other for like an hour.
That is true. That is straight fact.
Another show on Netflix that I've watched frequently is All American, and that's only because I like All American. It's a good show.
Isn't that like?
thank
It's
you.
it's the football
That
one.
makes
Okay.
Maybe
I do something because I
really
like
drama
to
though.
do it.
It has a lot of drama though. It's like drama in football.
Yeah. Well, that's an L for me, Captain.
It's also high school drama. So
That's the double L for me. I have enough of that in my life already.
Jacob, you would probably like Train to Busan.
Train to Busan
What
is
is that
very
about?
action packed. It's
That
like
one's
this
good.
train, like during like the zombie apocalypse, and like this dude's like
Oh.
trying to like get his daughter like out, but like the train's being taken over by zombies, and
That
it's very constant action, and like it
It's
shows
like
a lot
back to back.
of
to
dilemma,
back.
and
There's almost like.
I'd
no
just like to
downtime.
throw out there. I honestly think that movie is like a masterclass in filmmaking.
Yes, it's really
Because
good.
if you watch it once, it's good. But then like the more you watch it, you start to realize all these little like underlying undertones, especially if you know a little bit of like the culture and the context in which the movie was made. It's very good.
Yeah, I mean, I personally saw like the redemption arc in the father of the thing. He's like, he starts out as like this really kind of like, I don't want to spoil it, but he has a good redemption arc. It's just nice to
Yeah.
watch.
But like just the more times you watch it, you start to realize all these other
Yeah, it has a lot of
little
detail to it.
nuances.
Mhm.
It's excellent.
Because that one part, I'm just gonna talk about this one part when they get to that train station. They walk down the stairs and they see the backs of like all those soldiers. There's like hundreds of them, and they all turn around and they're all zombies. And I'm like, okay, they're all dead. They're all dead. And that's it's
All
like, this
okay.
is sick.
the thing is,
That
I've never
sounds
actually like
pretty
seen the
sick.
movie. I saw a kill count of it on YouTube, and that's how I know.
I saw this
That's,
one. I saw this
nice.
one meme the other day, and it was some guy talking about how did we go from World War III to the coronavirus, and then 2 seconds later he said, Since when did we switch from multiplayer to zombies?
Yeah, I saw the zombies like all this like, dude, COD Zombies new
There's a
DLC.
lot of
Yeah.
games like that.
Yeah,
The
was
one
funny,
guy
though.
who was
It
downloading
was pretty funny.
like stuff.
Who download Plague Inc. on the
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
classic.
The Area 51 worker who just finished downloading Doom Eternal.
Yeah,
Where the
that
fun
one.
begins.
Doom Eternal was a very, very fun game.
Yeah,
Yes.
have you who's all played it?
I
know
haven't
me
quite
and
beaten it.
Henry
Just
have.
mostly just because I haven't had much time to
Jacob,
actually beat it, and I'm trying
have
to
you played
Oh,
a lot?
I've beaten it.
I'm trying to
Okay.
max out my battle
completed-
pass
Jacob,
on COD, so I
feel
haven't had a
like
whole lot of
you
time to
have
play
a
it.
strong dedication to Doom, Jacob.
It is very fun and it's
Jacob
very,
at the
it's very
lunch table.
satisfying, dude.
Jacob at the lunch table, like 2 days before our last day, was literally showing us a speed run of Doom.
Dude, it is insane because it's okay because it's made by Bethesda, right? So imagine Skyrim, but like a first-person FPS, but really gory and with demons. So I saw this one dude just phase himself through 30 walls and complete the first mission in 10 seconds. Okay, it's a very
Speedruns of Doom
game.
2016 are pretty insane.
It's a very Bethesda-looking game in terms of glitches.
Yeah.
And then Jacob went into detail on talking about the second level and how he finished in like a minute, and he was like, "This takes like 45 minutes to complete."
This guy it's insane. He does
Watching
some
a speedrun of Doom
crazy stuff
2016
of him just
is
jumping
it's
through
worth it
walls.
because they only
It's
take like
crazy.
20 minutes, so it's worth a watch.
Yeah,
Just put in the 20 minutes.
it took me probably 4 or 5 hours to beat that game,
Yeah,
at least.
Wow.
Yeah.
but I haven't actually beaten I haven't beaten Doom Eternal yet. I just
I
haven't had much
probably-
time.
I've
I
gone
probably
back, found all
couldn't.
collectibles. It's fun.
I'm not.
I
really
plan to
just
get all the
sticking-
collectibles, possibly all the trophies in it.
I mean, I really
It's-
like
it's
because
good.
for me it's a very nice outlet for getting all my rage out from just existing, dude. Because nothing is quite as satisfying as smashing in demon skulls with your bare fists.
Yeah,
It's very,
it's-
very
it's
nice.
Yeah.
It is very nice, and the,
I like it.
just the heavy metal music. Oh, it's so good, dude.
I've only gotten Berserker mode like once in the game, but when I got it, it was really fun because you can just run up to like imps and just grab
Yeah,
them and then tear
it-
them in half with your bare
Yeah,
hands.
there's a power up where it's literally just like basically turn to
One shot
everything's
any
an
enemy.
insta kill. Yeah, and you like punch them and you do like a glory kill where you
Bruh.
just rip their spines out and stuff. God, it's just
I did that
It's
to an
sick.
Erectron when I
I
had.
thought this was
when I
a
had that-
family-friendly podcast.
well, yeah, but like
Well, we're not.
it's PG-13.
yeah,
It's
We're
PG-13
just
now.
discussing it. We're just discussing
Okay.
it.
The game is just rated M for mature, but don't worry about it.
No. It's rated T for teen.
No, it's not.
Wink, wink.
No,
Oh,
it's-
oh,
wink.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
I used the wrong move.
Did you guys
Pokemon,
know that
bro,
there
I'm
was a
sad.
Doom movie? With
Oh
The
yeah,
Rock?
it's very bad.
It had The
It's-
Rock.
Have you guys watched what's it called? Doolittle, like the new
Dr.
Doolittle.
yeah, me
I saw
and,
the trailer
me and
for it.
Ryan have an
Didn't
interesting
wanna watch it.
experience with that.
We
The movie actually wasn't bad.
Well, you
The
guys
movie
did watch
actually
it?
wasn't bad.
I think the
Yeah,
biggest
I watched it
frustrating
the other
part
day.
was the fact that to me it didn't sound like the voice by Robert Downey Jr. It didn't sound like it was actually him.
It didn't.
It felt like it
That
felt
was
like
a
it was
weird
dumb.
accent from
It
the
didn't
trailers
sound-
I was watching, bruh.
It didn't sound like Robert Downing Jr.
Like
Yeah.
I swear it was just dubbed, and it was almost just poorly dubbed.
The accent was very strange.
Like I like the plot and I like the general like characters. It was pretty good, but it
I
was
like
just
Dude,
that during that during the entire movie, I
Right.
just struggled watching it because of that part.
I,
So about
My-
Robert
my
Downey
favorite
Jr.,
I
character-
laughed
any
the
other
entire time.
movies?
My favorite character in the movie was the squirrel. He was always talking about.
I like the
how
polar
boy
bear
almost-
because he was
yeah.
John Cena. John Cena.
Yeah.
And then after he
Yeah.
said something, like me and Hunter were like, "Thank you, John Cena."
Thank you, John Cena. Thank you.
Yeah, and then him and the ostrich became bros.
Yeah, and they talked about how their
Dude.
dads left them.
Dude,
Yeah.
classic.
And the
dude.
polar bear is like, my dad left me for a pair of seals. Pack of seals.
A pack of
Pack
seals,
of seals.
and never came back.
Never
Yeah,
came
my
back.
dad left to get a pack of seals, never came back.
And I was
It's funny 'cause it's a
we all
cigarette show.
died. It was funny. It was because it's a kids
No.
movie. Kids aren't gonna
Yeah,
notice
he said that. He said that, and me and my dad just started rolling.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
My dad left me and we were laughing.
Okay.
I think that's
Nice.
what is it called? Like the one memes where it's like blank is happening and you're laughing.
I feel like
Oh,
often what
from
happens when I'm watching movies with like other people I laugh at literally everything, even if it's not funny. I laugh
That's
at
just you with anything, Hunter. You laugh at anything whenever I'm around you.
It's
Literally,
because like when you laugh, your mood improves, and you feel better. And you
yeah,
feel
but
better
some
when you
things just
laugh.
aren't funny. Some things
I
you
mean,
just don't
and then
laugh
I don't laugh. But most things can be interpreted as funny if you lower your brain down so much.
Yeah. Yeah, if I just turn into
Yeah.
Hunter, then everything will be funny. Okay.
Hey,
Dude, maybe
no.
Hunter's jokes will be funny.
laughing
you have to
about
turn
a
into
lot
me.
more makes you a lot happier. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but if you just
No,
laugh at
you-
everything, that's just not good.
Oh no, yeah. I
'Cause
don't
your
laugh at
laughter
everything.
is
I don't.
Uh,
It seems
Jacob.
like it, but I don't.
Me, Hunter, and Aiden and Tiger Time. The only thing
it's
that
a study
happens, the only thing that happens is us laughing the whole
Yeah,
time.
Aiden just pulls up like really cringy Instagram like videos, like
And then
funny
we just die.
Instagram memes, and we just look at them and laugh.
Dude, can we talk about how
then a
Instagram's
girl-
literally
and
just not memes anymore?
And then there's just some
talking about? I
girl
don't-
like sitting next to us, just looking.
Oh, yeah, there's
Hunter
a
literally
chick-
has Twitter. in
There's
there.
that chick that sits
chick-
next to us. She's constantly like looking over at us every time we say something like sketchy, and she just looks at us and she hasn't said a single thing to us.
No.
Like it's that
I
one
remember
person that
Hunter.
sits in front of us on the bus there, Hunter.
Oh,
So that's something she would do.
yeah.
I even tried to be like, hi, and she just looked at me and
She
then looked
just
at her
won't
phone.
talk to us.
Yeah, she just won't talk
She
to
just
us.
observes.
No.
concerned, she's-
Literally one day, Hunter got that one shiny Pokemon, and he literally flipped out.
What shiny
He
Pokemon was it?
Yeah,
flipped
I
out.
got
shiny Pokemon was
the shiny Dragapult or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember.
From Sword and Shield? I don't
Yeah,
have
was
that.
shiny
So
it's
I
one of the
wouldn't-
new dragon. It's like the new dragon
the
ghost.
new
dude.
dragon.
He flipped out,
Cool.
bro.
Yeah, I know.
He
I freaked
literally
out because I
flipped
had
out.
been doing that for like a couple weeks.
Dude, I mean that's relatable though. Back
was
in
like,
Pokemon
"Oh
Sun,
my
I used to
God!"
go for shiny.
He,
Like,
he
this-
literally
this girl-
screamed. Everyone looked back, and me and Aiden just looked the opposite ways.
Yeah, we're like, who's this
I
guy?
remember.
Well done.
Dude, I'm so mean to some of the girls in that class. One time, I was reading something. We got like some poster or something. and I
We
was
don't talk
reading
about
it.
Abby.
I was
We don't talk
reading-
about Abby.
Shut up. And I was reading it really fast. I was reading this poster really fast, like you know how people read like disclaimers in like medicine commercials.
Yeah, this guy like my cousin knows.
I was reading it that fast, and I read it flawlessly. And this girl's like, "Hey, can you do that again?" And I'm like, "No." And I said nothing, and she just was like,
She wanted to
Anytime-
close your first Snapchat story.
Anytime we did the one game, like when we were in a circle and we were like relatable thing, Hunter would
yeah.
always be like so cringy. He'd be like, if and then say something
That just sounds
random.
like Hunter. That just sounds like Hunter normally. It doesn't sound like Hunter making a joke. Hunter constantly just existing because Hunter thinks everything is just trying to be funny.
All I
It's like
"My
gotta
a
say
life
is,
funny.
revolves around comedy."
all I gotta
Sometimes
say
it's
is,
nice,
all I gotta
sometimes
say
it's
is,
just
Hunter
annoying.
likes one of the freshman pores.
What?
Hunter.
Yes, you do.
You're like one of the
What?
FMPs, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
he does.
Okay, that was a joke one time.
I know.
I
And
know
she
it
said
was a joke.
she was like
It's
up
a
there, and
joke
I'm
that
like,
we've
"I
carried
love you." I did that with
And
the
she's-
girl. You know
it's
that?
fun.
You guys remember that one chick? I don't want to say her real name. Let's call her Flowers.
I was gonna
Just
say
put her in
Barbara.
the
The first
chat.
day, Flowers.
Oh my gosh.
I was with Ryan. She was like
Yeah, wasn't it during just the freshman
The
the
orientation.
orientation?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I remember
And I
that.
remember
Wasn't I near
every
you?
waking moment, I'm like, I love you, Flowers, please. And then like, I think at one point I was
That's
like,
literally you all the time,
like,
though.
That's just Hunter.
She
Hunter,
never-
wasn't I sitting next to you? Wasn't I sitting next to you in
I
freshman?
think you were
orientation?
because we had the same like class
Yeah, we had to like.
because we had
Yeah,
we got put
yeah.
in
to
a
go
little,
certain
like,
people.
Me, you,
I think I had
Aiden,
Tyler in mind, so I
were
was
sitting next to each other, and then Ryan was like really, really close to us.
Yeah,
Bro,
'cause
this dude in
Ryan was on
Pokemon
our
just
team,
asked me
but
about
we
my
got
chemistry
separated
grade.
because of the Tiger times.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was so. Ooh, I remember that was kind of awkward. Because
All I gotta say is Hunter was looking at a picture of himself the whole time and also saying,
Hunter
I
has
love
himself
you,
as his
Flowers.
wallpaper.
you like mine?
Yeah, Hunter
Hunter has
has
himself as his wallpaper.
everything.
I miss his camouflage wallpaper for his Apple Watch.
Yeah, I took a picture of my skin and I used that as my background on my watch as camo.
That's funny.
You couldn't
Oh,
tell
yeah,
that
I
I was wearing a watch. Yeah, but I took it at like the wrong angles, so the hairs were like going the wrong direction.
That makes it better though.
And it was lighter than most. I took it with flash on when I was at my cousin's house because he's like, "You should do that." I'm like, "Okay, this will be funny." And it wasn't. It wasn't funny.
I mean, it was because I was like, "Where'd your Apple Watch go?"
It's like whenever I wear camo and like somebody comes up to me, he's like, "Where's your torso?" I think that's probably one of the least funny jokes. That's one of the
No,
I just can't.
that is the
hard.
most funny joke of all time, dude.
Okay, Jacob,
Yeah.
if you're telling me that I laugh at everything and you laugh at camo jokes, camo invisible jokes, like
Dude,
that's
it's funny, dude.
That's cringe.
Dude, listen, I'm literally a 5-year-old. Okay, it's hilarious.
I am too.
I laugh. I
Yeah,
laugh
it's
at
funny.
people that call me fat because I just look at them.
But
They
that's
call me
not-
fat, and I'm like,
That's not
ah.
true.
How's
Okay.
that funny?
That's not funny.
Yeah.
I mean-
I find it funny because
that'd be
then
like
I'm
if people called me
okay,
fat. It's
let's
like
have a
I'm.
li- No,
It's
no,
like I'm not.
I find
I'm not
it funny
fat, but-
because then I'm like, okay, come over to my house because they usually live in my neighborhood. Well, not in my neighborhood, but like
Yeah,
really
but-
close. So I'm like, okay, come over. We'll have a lift off.
But,
And then get
but how's
scared.
that a
And then
joke?
they get
though?
scared.
They're just calling you fat.
Yeah, how is
I
that
don't.
funny?
Yeah. That's
No,
not-
I find it funny.
You
because I know
laugh because
I'm
you're
not-
like, "Ha! I
Oh,
could destroy
oh,
this man.
'cause
Yeah,
you know you
yeah.
okay.
I could
Okay.
dominate him."
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think they're joking. I
What
think
an
they're just trying to
child.
like, I think they're just trying to like call you fat. I was like, how's that funny?
And the funny part is, it's usually people who weigh more than me that say it.
That's an L, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just a number.
The
No need
strongest
to, like,
people are usually
command
the
them.
biggest people.
Well, yeah, because muscle.
They might not
I
be
mean,
the
have you-
most
have you seen
attractive,
Eddie Hall?
but they're usually
Have you
the
seen
strongest.
Eddie Hall?
Eddie Hall?
Eddie Ball.
Eddie Hall's a
Hall.
strong man. He's like this world's strongest man who's completed many.
Ah.
Yeah,
many
he's the
competitions.
British, the British
He's a
strongman.
He has a
Brits?
YouTube
Ew.
channel.
Yeah,
I've watched the
he
videos
does.
because he
It's
eats
Eddie the
copious
Beast
amounts of food.
Eddie the Beast Hall.
It's copious. Why is he?
And then there's also what's his name? Sean.
Personally, I
something.
prefer that one guy that just chugs 2-liter bottles of
Oh
soda.
my.
Badlands
Dude, I've
Chugs
seen
is
Badlands
a legend.
Chugs.
That's,
Chugs.
that's terrifying.
I love Badlands
Don't worry,
Chugs.
Dude,
don't worry. There's
I would be afraid that I would burp out my
Hunter.
insides doing that.
Yeah, dude. Like he drinks so much like soda. I'm like, how?
Hunter.
How, dude?
I found
So
his
there's
channel
a-
because I'd see the memes of him, but then like I found his channel when he did the what was it big
The Das Boot challenge.
no, he did like the getting the full order from the GTA game or something.
Oh yeah, the full.
yeah, he got the full thing. It cost him like $100.
big smoke order.
and
The
he-
big smoke order.
Big smoke order, yeah, and he got the whole thing, and it cost him like $150, and he just ate it in one sitting, and it covered his entire table.
Honestly, it's pretty light compared to what some like the food side, like the competitive eaters and stuff of YouTube, like. they
Yeah.
just eat-
No, watching
oh my
people
God.
Oh
eat
my
like
god, the most
like hundreds
cringiest.
of hot dogs
Mm.
is terrifying.
No, the most
Like you
cringiest
should
thing
not
to
be
watch.
eating that much food in
The
such a
most
short
cringiest
time.
thing to
dude.
watch. Oh my god, the most cringiest thing to watch, like eating wise, is watching those Japanese girls just demolishing
Ugh.
squid. That stuff
Dude,
is
like the
disgusting.
squid
What's-
things, they're
what's that
so
called? The
just live squid
I don't
is so
know.
gross.
What is
Oh
it?
yeah, Hunter. By
live
the way,
worms. I saw one with like
the
live
bok
worms.
chang
It
or whatever,
was disgusting.
whatever it is.
The mukbang.
Yeah.
Mukbang.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are fine as long as the squid
Dude,
isn't
no,
alive,
dude,
bro.
no, because these girls,
they eat it while it's alive, which is
Yeah,
nasty.
those
the
girls will
problem.
get like these,
I've
those
seen,
like,
like,
they'll get the
squid, it's like
ASMR
a-
mics and they just go like,
Yeah,
Ugh,
Well,
It's
yeah,
nasty.
well, just ASMR
and like
in general,
live
it's
worms
not
and
good.
like
ASMR.
fish.
I just I cannot
I
do it.
can't,
Right.
dude, that's gross.
Like
Yeah,
just
it's
swallowing
horrible.
like live sardines whole.
Oh,
Like-
dude.
Oh.
Like I like to watch like the food side of things. Like I like to watch like these competitive videos, like just eat shit ton of food, but not when it's like not like the hot dogs. Like, that is gross. Like when they like dunking those hot dogs and like
Yeah, and
handling them.
water.
But it, like they call them like
oh,
food
it's
challenge, like 100-calorie like food challenge. And they just eat copious amounts of food. I think it's pretty entertaining to watch. But like ASMR when they're like,
gross, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Why would you
ugh,
watch
ASMR.
that?
get that out of my ears, bro.
You gotta have a
Like,
fetish
it's
for that
gross.
kind of stuff to legitimately watch it. I feel like.
I like watching
Just ASMR is
strongman
not-
mukbangs.
But I mean,
Because
it's got
they
its
eat
following, so
10,000
to each
calories
their
a day.
own.
I guess.
Yeah. It's true.
Ryan,
Shout out to the
Mm.
random weirdo that likes mukbang.
no. There's mukbangs out there like with World's Strongest Men. They eat 10,000 calories a day, and watching them eat is hilarious because they get so. They cost them like $100 per person, and then they just down it in 5 minutes.
Bruh.
Don't worry,
there's
there's
no
a
way that can be
strongman.
healthy.
There's a strong man literally named Thor.
Is
I'm
that
not
like his
surprised.
actual birth
To
name?
be honest,
Did he change
It's
his name?
it's
or
like
something?
half a Thor, or it's weird. His last name's
For real?
Bjornsson.
It's probably
like
Swedish
eight-
or something.
I think
feel
he's.
like
I think
the-
he is.
I feel
He's
like
Swedish.
the
I think
naming of
Bjornsson is
strong
his last
men
name.
after various gods is a very common theme. You see a lot of football
mean,
players
Eddie
that are
Hall-
really big names.
Eddie Hall before he was a big man, he only weighed 100 pounds in high school, and he swam.
Wow.
Dude,
And then
he
out
was
of
just so
nowhere, and then
win-
literally out of nowhere, 10 years later, he won World's Strongest Man.
Dang, bro.
I can't tell you
It's
how
like
many
he
times my
popped
mom
up in
has wanted
10
me to
years.
start swimming, and I'm like, no, I don't.
No.
I do not.
No.
I don't even like going to the pool. I don't like water.
I
pool
like,
is okay.
I mean, water's
pool's
epic,
okay.
but like competitive swimming, it's just
No.
That would
it's
stress me
completely
out.
different, honestly.
That would
Yeah.
stress me out.
Yeah, I drown.
I drown.
I would just forget how to swim, and I would just drown.
I'd be
Yeah.
like, what do I do? I have like an anxiety attack.
I would be the only one, like, in the starting blocks, everyone dives in, I just stand up and go, cannonball.
Dude, epic troll. Epic
Like,
troll.
how deep? No, because how deep is that water though? Because like it
I
has
think
to
it
be deep
normally
enough
is
where they
like
can't
in
touch
an
it,
Olympic
right?
pool, in an
Usually
Olympic
it's
pool, it's
about-
22 feet.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that's
didn't-
insane.
That's really deep.
That's
It's
deeper than
because
one post,
for
isn't it?
diving people, for the divers it's
Do
22
they
feet, but
use
for
the-
swimmers,
True.
They use the same.
for swimmers it's like
So is it all the same
Do they use the same pool?
like distance though? Yeah, like
No.
is the whole pool 22 feet or is it like
Oh, they use separate pools
no,
for
no,
diving.
no,
I thought
yeah,
they
they use separate pools for diving and swimming. The swimming pool is 12 feet maybe,
No, so it's not that.
and then the diving pool is
Yeah.
22 feet.
because the one on post is like what, like 16? The
It's-
deepest, right?
it's
The
20.
Wallace pool.
It's 20.
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Dude, diving.
Oh, at the Wallace pool, 15, but the one
It's like 13?
what's it called? The,
The indoor one?
pool. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is pretty deep.
That one's 20 feet. I've
Di-
touched the bottom of it
diving's-
one time.
Diving has always kind of scared me. Like going
Going
off like
off the-
diving boards and
honestly,
stuff, like large.
Going off high dives
Only
is
like
fun.
recently I've been able to go on the high dive.
I think I've
because-
only
no, I
gone
go
on
on the
one
high
high
dive and I
dive
do
in my
a double
entire
front flip.
life, and it was in Germany when I lived in Germany. I went to it was like some random German water park, and I remember there was like a girl there that I went with. And she was like, and I thought she was pretty, of course.
Hunter, you were like
And-
what?
Hunter, you think
She
every
peer
girl's
pre-
pretty?
She peer
Hunter,
pressured me.
Hunter,
What?
Hunter, if
Peer
I was a
pressure
girl,
should be
you would look at me and you'd be like,
If you were a good-looking girl, yeah.
No.
Anyway, Hunter, your story.
Continue
Anyway,
with the water
so
park
I went
stuff.
out with this girl. We'll call her.
Barbara.
I mean, you don't. She's in Germany. I don't think it matters.
Well, I
think it
haven't
matters,
talked to
so.
her in a very long time. She was American,
Barbara.
so don't.
Yeah, Barbara.
Yeah, but she
Barbara.
lived in Germany.
Yeah. I think now she
It's
lives
fine.
in like Montana or something. I don't know. We go
It's
up.
whack, dude.
It's so high. I don't even know how high this is, but this is higher than I've ever actually been on a diving board.
Dude.
Ever. This is like one of my first
yeah, it's a high
experiences
dive.
on a diving board ever. And I'm on here, and I'm like standing there, and like there's like a bunch of random like German kids around me being like, oh, and I'm sitting there with this girl, and we're like, and she's like, you got to do this. This is so cool. And I'm like. And
You
like,
have to
I'm
push you.
freaking out. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And then she's like, you gotta. It's okay.
the
And I'm
best
like,
the best way to go off a diving board is look at the water, look straight down, and then just fall.
That's what I did. Yeah. So I walked out.
For
I
your
stood
first
there
time,
for
for your
like
first
5
time.
minutes, and the German dude there's like, go, like go down. And I'm like, and I just jumped and went straight down. Like I
Don't
didn't do
worry.
any tricks. No weird things.
Didn't do a
I just
triple
like
backswing,
I went
bro? No.
stiff body and just bloop, and I got out.
Lame.
My first time on a like really high diving board, which was like 15 feet up in the air, if not higher. I went on it and I
Oh
was,
yeah, like
I
the
was kinda
roofs you
scared.
climb on.
I was kind of scared. I went off it and just did a cannonball, and I was like, bro, that was fun. Next time, I did a triple front flip.
What?
I mean,
Dude,
I don't think
that
I could do a
would-
triple.
I would be like afraid of my death. At that point, I would legitimately be afraid that I would die.
I landed on my back. It kind of hurt.
Well, yeah. Your whole back just smacked into the water.
I remember at
Like,
that
it
same
was
water
20
park, there
miles
was
away.
some rumor. They shut down the high dive because I guess there was some rumor going around that I had heard from some of my friends because I got a lot of people into it. They were talking about how some dude had like belly flop and it like tore open his stomach and he was like dying.
Yeah, belly flops are dangerous, man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
It's because you don't break the water properly. It's just all your body at one time.
Yeah, it's like
and you
hitting
don't
an
break it.
actual surface.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If you
water
fall
is
from high enough, it's like hitting concrete.
It's actually worse than concrete because the water
it
feels
is.
so get out of the
It
way.
is.
Get out of the way slower than concrete. They don't give
If you
it
jump,
all.
if you like go like, what's it called?
It's like 3 stories or something.
Yeah,
I can look it
if
up
it's
right now.
3-story, I
Well, the
think
thing
it's
is,
something
that,
like
like,
that.
also weighs like so. There was a video a long time ago. I forget what the guy's name was. He was like this like professional like diver or something. Like he had like it was a stage name though. Like he did it for show.
It's
This man jumped off like super far, like super high
in
up,
like a kiddie pool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I had to do
It's
a
the way
belly
he
flop.
lands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was something like that. Because you either like the thing is like with a belly flop, but it's either a make or break kind of thing. Like you do it completely wrong, and like as Hunter
You're
said,
literally
sorry,
dead.
this dude literally is like dying, and then
Oh,
you do it
I was
right, and it-
way off. It's 250 feet or 10 to 15 stories
yeah.
is fatal.
10 to 50, wow.
Or 95 to 98% fatal.
Dude, does that mean I can jump off the cliff? You know, like, okay, here's another thing that I'm so, like,
oh yeah, and
mad
the canoeing
about.
trips when people jump off like those.
Yeah,
cliffs.
like when you're on like
Dude,
in every
no.
movie when there's like a massive cliff and there's like water at the bottom, like why don't you just jump? It's a river, man. Go, just jump.
Well, yeah, but you have no idea what's down there. There could literally just be rocks.
I mean,
well, the thing is,
yeah.
like, if it's a river
It
rapid,
could only be like
then
maybe.
What
the
Oh,
way
yeah,
the
if
way
it's a
the water's
rapid-
moving, it can suck you in, and you
I,
could like.
I get that.
That-
Like you wouldn't want to jump into a rapid.
But if it's just a still river,
But like if a dude's coming
what's
at
it
me with a
called?
sword, like I'd take my chances. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
be honest.
The Mississippi River, it's actually not allowed for you to swim in it because it goes really, really fast.
yeah, big rivers have really fast currents.
Yeah. The Missouri River is actually, like, it's one of the longer rivers in the world, but
It's not
it's the
fast,
slowest one out of all of them. Yeah. It's
I
still
mean, you
really
can't go
fast,
swimming in
though.
the Amazon River because there's piranhas.
Obviously.
Very cool, Jake.
Take us through the
Don't-
tribal
don't that
swim,
Jacob,
the
Jacob
tribal
goes,
getaway.
Jacob goes nipples deep into the water.
Dude,
walks
piranhas
out
are
and-
scary, bro.
They scare
Walk-
me, dude. I would never go anywhere near a
Dude, why?
piranha.
Why,
They
why, are
walks
their,
out,
why are their teeth so
literally
sharp, bro?
everything
They're
is missing.
fish.
They
Like,
look,
they're
they
so
look
pointy.
terrifying, dude. I'm more
I
scared of
know.
a piranha than I am a shark. Like
Honestly.
a pack of piranhas scares me more than a shark.
Yeah, because a shark is normally be by itself. Like I think I can fight
shark?
off one
No,
shark.
no, no.
I
without
feel like
dying.
if I get
Okay, but
lucky,
the
like,
thing
I
with
could
the
punch
shark
it in the
is-
nose and like disable
Okay, but
it
the
and then
thing with
swim
the shark,
away.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
but like
I think-
a pack of piranhas, bro, you're screwed, dude.
Yeah, but the thing with the shark is, you turn it upside down, you're chilling. Or also, you can see a shark from miles away because its fin is out.
Yeah, and
As in a
big.
piranha.
It's not
as
a
in
bunch
a
of little
piranha.
tiny piranhas, yeah.
Yeah, and a freaking piranha lives in murky water, so you can't
Exactly.
see nothing.
Yes.
And they're
You
pack
can't
hunters,
see
so it's
nothing.
They're
like
literally
They're
vibing
animals.
1 second,
And
and
then-
next second they're tearing off your flesh.
And then the next
Yeah.
second, your legs are just completely gone.
dude, that's wet. Piranhas, dude, they're scary.
Piranhas.
Oh my god. Speaking of piranhas, Speed Racer, where
What?
he had to stick his finger in it
What?
with a piranha.
Speed racer? What? What?
What is that?
You don't know what Speed Racer is?
Yeah,
No, not.
Uh,
I just need you to explain it, homie.
It's literally what it's about. Speed Racer.
Speed racer.
Speed Racer.
It's not just every race though.
No, just type in Speed Racer.
It's
I
like a
mean-
race.
Am I wrong? No.
Usually the point of the point of
Type
any
in
race is to
Speed
do it faster
Racer.
than anyone.
It's a movie.
What's it about? Just
Go
explain
Speed
it.
Racer,
go
Explain it
Speed
for the
It's
Racer.
about a guy who
Wasn't there like a Tom and Jerry episode?
races.
I feel like there's a Tom and Jerry episode on.
There was a Tom
I
and Jerry
remember.
episode.
I remember.
Oh, is that
Is that the one where they're like? Is that when they're like cars? Have to go like. I'm looking up Speed Racer now. Speed Racer.
Make sure you look at the 2006 film, not the 1998.
Was
Why-
it a film or was
what
it
the
a
heck?
show?
It was a whole movie.
1967 anime. I
No,
don't think that's correct.
yeah. Type
What
in
is it,
2006
2000
movie.
2006
movie. Yeah.
Speed Racer film. Not gonna lie, it looks the exact same as the anime.
No.
It has the same
No,
exact
there's
guy.
one.
He has like blue
No.
hair.
Wait, what?
2008 sports action comedy film.
You type in Speed Racer, you go to
Mhm.
the 2008 film.
Yeah, it's based off the 1960s anime.
Yeah, but it's a really
Yeah.
good movie.
Oh, it's
Okay, well, I'm
this.
telling. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like with the little.
Yeah, I
Yes.
used to have
Go
like little
Speed
like
Racer,
car
Go
figurines.
Speed
for
Racer.
these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. This
And
is-
It had
was
been in
cool
development since
because-
1992.
wow, that's.
Dang,
Yeah.
they really suck.
Oh, I see Surf's Up, bro. Surf's
Where's
Up is
Reception?
best movie ever. Honestly, Surf's Up is probably one of my favorite movies.
And the one with the penguins?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one with the like the
Isn't that
surfing
one with, like, the-
penguins. It's the mockumentary.
Isn't that the one with the high chicken?
Yes, it's the chicken who's like who
Happy
gets
Feet?
high.
Bro, what's
Happy
the chicken?
Feet!
It's chicken. No, it's Chicken Joe.
Yeah, Chicken
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, like his name was actually
Chicken Joe.
It's on Netflix.
Bruh.
That is. If you haven't seen that in a while, watch it again. It's funny. It's
Chicken
so
I
Joe.
haven't seen.
Dude,
Oh,
Channing
Chicken Joe.
Tatum
Bro, that,
voices the
that chicken
main
was
dude.
high though.
I'm gonna watch Happy Feet, dude.
Happy Feet.
You'd pick Happy Feet over Surf's Up.
Surf's Up is so much
No,
better.
but I would also
Yeah.
watch Happy Feet.
But Happy
Happy
Feet,
Feet-
here's the
Happy
thing
Feet
with
is
Happy
good.
Feet is.
Kinda
Here's the thing
sucky,
with
though.
Happy Feet. Happy Feet was good when you watched it 2 times max, but after that, it's just no.
No, dude, you just
I
don't
don't
like
think it was
Happy
ever
Feet.
good. I just never enjoyed it.
It's literally
Bro, he's
it's,
penguin, bro.
It's a penguin that
Cute,
can't
bro.
go woo. It's a penguin that goes. But
Why
can
It's
is
dance
about a
really well.
reject penguin that never has anything going for him ever, and even at the end of the
Dude,
movie,
it's
he still
literally-
sucks.
Except
I
it's
relate.
fake.
I relate.
And then
dude.
he meets short people like Jacob, and then they
I
take
am
them in.
literally the same height as you.
Also got adult jokes in it too.
It does.
Yeah, like a surprising amount.
Well, good.
I remember
Yeah, it's
I'm
like-
no longer 6 years old. so
Happy.
it's
I
fine.
had
has a
never
lot.
watched Happy Feet 1, and I remember Happy Feet 2 was like the disc that was in my mom's Honda Pilot for like the longest time. And I would just watch that movie, like random segments of the movie, have no idea what's going on. I just see a penguin dancing. I'm like, yeah!
Dude,
No.
it's awesome. Dude.
My-
Penguin dancing, bro.
I had a Johnny Test DVD, and it had all the
Oh,
episodes
dude.
on it. I watched every episode every time we went.
Nah, dude, shut up. I used to have a Dora CD collection, dude. I don't want to hear it.
What?
Dora and Diego collection, dude. That's
I-
what
Dora,
went
dude,
to
the
my
Wombo
grandma's
combo.
Texas, bro.
Most
Dude,
most
I used to love
underrated
Diego, bro.
most underrated kids movie of all time, G-Force.
Amen, bro. It's on
G-Force.
Disney Plus now,
It
Is
is.
it?
Actual.
Yes.
and I watched it over
That's
again.
crazy.
It's very very underwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's
It
not
was-
as good as
I remember really enjoying
Yeah,
it
it's
when
not
I,
as
when
good
I
as
saw
I
it
remember when I
years
was a
ago.
kid.
Yeah.
But like it's
As a
Dude,
kid, I
okay.
remembered it being like. As a kid, I remembered it being like, oh my god,
I-
it's so amazing.
Yeah,
Then
I thought
watched
it was like the
other day.
equivalent of
I
like
watched it-
Mission Impossible.
I literally thought it was a war movie.
It is a war movie. What do you mean, dude? It's literally Saving Private Ryan. What do you
Saving
mean?
Private
And then I
Ryan
watched
with
it again,
hamsters.
and I was like, the story behind it is hamsters / gerbils, or whatever you want to call them, guinea pigs, fighting rogue coffee machines.
Dude, you remember the one movie
It's a
that's
stupid
oh,
plot.
what is it called? It's like G-Force, but it's during like Christmas time. But they're not guinea pigs or something else.
What?
Dude, Penguins of Madagascar?
No, not that. But that's also
Penguins of
really
Madagascar,
stupid.
the Christmas
Why?
version?
Why are they? No, that's what I'm talking about. But why are penguins in Madagascar? Like, I don't think penguins are native to Madagascar. I don't
Penguin.
like. There's
There are
No, 'cause they went there.
Do you not?
So
Did
African
you forget?
penguins
They
Did you not
came
watch
from
the
zoo
entire
and crashed
Madagascar
the plane.
franchise?
not in like
Yeah.
years, dude.
They
I'm
crashed a
15 years old. I haven't watched
They didn't
Penguins
crash
of Madagascar.
Well, he kind of So, okay,
Guys,
real
guys,
quick, I think a
Plotline
good
of
conclusion
Madagascar.
to the podcast would be me explaining the entirety of the plot of the Madagascar movies, including the Penguins of
but
Madagascar.
before you do,
Please do that.
I just want to say that I'm a couple hours older than Jacob.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
What are you, my twin brother?
Okay,
Shut up.
so Madagascar
Yes, I
1.
am.
The zebra is named Marty, voiced by what's his name?
That's true.
I forget his
Yeah.
name.
It's really funny.
And then you have the lion, voiced by
gross.
Ben Stiller. The lion is Alex. So yeah, Alex and Marty. There's two
Alex.
other. There's a hippo and a giraffe. We don't care about them at all. So
The giraffe
Marty's
is okay.
walking on a treadmill and he's like, "I want to go out and see the world." And Alex is like, "Stupid! I just want to get praised by ordinary people who pay too much money to see a bunch of domesticated animals in a zoo." So what happens is they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go." Marty escapes, and then the other three homies, the Alex the lion, and the hippo and the giraffe, they dip to go find Marty. They find him. They get on like a train. They go on a train, and then they get caught by the police. And then the police ship them off to Madagascar. I think they're not actually going there, but like they fall out and they wash up on the shore of Madagascar. And they're like, Whoa, we're at Madagascar. What's up? And the lemurs come out, and there's like this.
And that's when they meet the greatest characters of the entire series.
King Julian.
The lemurs.
Dude, I love King Julian. King Julian is the
amazing.
best.
CEO of moving it.
The best.
Am I allowed to explain the circus one?
Sure, you can explain the circus one.
Thank you.
So, meanwhile,
They'll
while
have
they're
equal
like
explanation.
hanging out with the lemurs, penguins in Madagascar also escape with them, and they take over the entirety of the ship that they're riding on. And they go to Antarctica because they're like, we're going back to the homeland. They get to Antarctica, and there's nothing
moon.
there,
It's
so they're
cold.
like, this is boring, so let's go to Madagascar. They head over to Madagascar, they vibe, and then they make a plane. And then everyone's like,
That runs on monkey power. That runs on monkey
yes,
power.
they use monkey. I don't know if that's like some sort of an allusion to something, but
I think it's
they
slightly
use
racist.
monkey
Yeah, it
physical
might
labor.
be some kind of social commentary.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe.
They use monkey physical
If the
labor
Madagascar
to
movies
run
are
a
capable
massive
of that.
airplane, and they fly it over to Africa, and they crash. And then the
And then they
penguins
vibe
kinda
there for the whole second
dip,
movie.
And then they vibe
I'd
in
just like to
Africa.
point out the genius title of the second movie is Escape to Africa.
Yeah, there's no two.
Get it?
It's just
Because it's
Madagascar escape to Africa.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
funny.
genius.
Yeah. And
It's
it's
two.
literally just them
That's the joke.
vibing in Africa
Bruh.
the whole time, with Alex being a sad boy.
Yeah, pretty much. Alex just
Dang.
gets pummeled the entire movie and has nothing going for him ever.
And then the third movie comes along, and they're all like, "Hey, I want to go back to New York."
Yeah,
Also,
I'm gonna get
the
caught.
they
movie,
end up
the giraffe and the hiccup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
like
end
giraffe
up-
and the
they-
hippo make love.
Yeah, that's in the second movie. But now to the third movie.
That's what I
They
said.
all want to go back to New York, and Alex is like, "Well, I don't know how to get back here." They somehow end up in Europe.
Casually.
I don't understand
Yeah, just
again like, how
casual.
they got.
Like it was literally like 2 scenes, and then boom, they're in Europe.
And then there's some
like, what happened?
French lady.
And then and then
Makes
a
sense.
French lady that wants a lion's head. Just she sniffs his butt. She
She's-
licks his fur. She
Okay,
licks
I
the
don't
ground
think-
for his foot. Okay, so they get
I
on
don't
a
think that
train
happened.
and they escape with the circus people. They stop, and Alex is like, "I'm gonna do trapeze," and then Marty's like, "I'm gonna get in the cannon and be boom boomed."
Okay.
And then the giraffe and the hippo did the super small line thing.
Yep.
Yeah, tight line stuff. Let's just call it that.
Yep.
We totally get it.
Yep.
So and then there's a tiger that's like their kind of boss.
Their homie.
He's like the big boy. He's like the big boy, and he doesn't like them. And
Well,
Yeah.
and he's a big
Alex hits
big
on this
depressed
girl.
boy. So they do shows while French girl chases them. They end up in New York. They do their last show, and it's really cool. And Tiger Boy jumps through a lock key because
Why not?
I don't know how, but he does.
Why not?
He just jumps through a lock key. Then he jumps with Alex out through the lock key to escape the girl that wants him. She ends up shooting him with the tranquilizer dart, and then the movie ended with him back in the zoo.
Honestly, the other thing I remember from Penguins of Madagascar was the animated TV show where that one penguin always burped out assault rifles. That's the only thing I remember.
All I gotta say, the best scene from Madagascar in general is Marty going up ba da 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 Afro circus. That
I don't know, man.
Afro
I liked it
circus,
when
Afro
Alex
We don't
bit
need to
his
bring
butt.
back that horrid trend.
I like
Cheesy
when
dip.
the
Everyone
lion
did
bit the
it.
butt. It was kind of
Cheesy.
hot. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming and listening to the Pigeon podcast. Appreciate everybody
We spent
coming
way
in.
too long
I hope
on
that you
Penguins of
learned
Madagascar.
something about the Madagascar franchise. If
Yeah.
you're listening of the podcast. And I appreciate you tuning into this mega episode 3. Hopefully we can reestablish a more secure schedule as I actually start doing work.
Edit.
Yeah.
Everybody always tell Hunter he needs to edit
Yep,
because he never
everyone
edits.
start annoying me. You should add me on Twitter at I'm That Pigeon, or you can watch and comment on any of my videos at I'm That Pigeon on YouTube.
I'm that pigeon.
Anyone? I feel like Dylan. Is there anything you want to promote? You're not a very regular guest. Well, I mean, you kind of are, but okay.
We only have 3.
If you are like me and you just have social media and you work out a lot, you should follow me on Instagram at DJB_Smith05.
Sweet.
Dang.
Jacob, I'll put yours in the link in Ryan you as well.
Okay.
Henry, is there anything that you want to promote?
I mean, not really. I'd say though, I'll say this is buy Doom Eternal if you haven't already. It's
Alright.
worth every penny.
He's actually a Bethesda agent, guys.
Yeah, that's all I have to promote.
Okay, well, I appreciate everybody coming out. It was very entertaining, very fun, and I hope that you got something out of it comparing the pre-quarantine to the in-quarantine.
And Penguins of Madagascar.
And Penguins of Madagascar.
And
Amazing.
A lot more. Appreciate everybody coming out. And I think this is
Virtually, of course.
Virtually. Yeah, if we
Social
actually met
distancing.
up, we'd
Yes,
have to
yes.
sit 6 feet
Social-
apart.
yeah.
6 feet.
Yes. Social distancing, except for the fact that I play Manhunt. But other than that, stay safe.
Stay
home.
safe. Wash your hands.
stay home with
And
this.
don't talk to any human beings.
Don't talk to anyone,
And get some sleep.
especially old people.
That's
Yeah.
true. They
I'm
are more
pretty
at
sure they
risk.
will kill you if you get the. If,
My
they
pa-
come
yeah.
close.
I think
That's
my-
what I
if
read
your
on the
parents,
news.
you might kill them.
Anyway,
If your parents are
We're
at
getting
risk,
sidetracked.
thank you,
Yeah,
everybody.
okay.
Thank
Thanks
you.
everybody for coming out. We'll see you guys in the
End
next
the
one.
recording.
Bye bye.
Wash your
Peace.
hands.